Life pandem, wagwan people, big up, big up, big up. Wanna deal with. Hope everything up. Yeah. YouTube, boy, I go on with. 3 people here from early. What? Blood clean. Big up everybody where there, you know. Yeah, see it. Yeah, man, big up everybody where there. Take speed. They don't know. We just make a quick pass through here where people are going. They don't know. Say, we're not really out here for long. We are forward little early, you know, but we're taking a live stream. Where I think Mr. Vegas will deal with. So, me just listening while I go on there. So, big up all the people. Watch, look, and listen. What I go on. Stenet, we are dealing with. Bless up yourself, you know, Stenet. What I go on in the evening. Big up the ones, you see it. Yeah, we just there and go on easy set speed, you see it. Yeah, man. Yo, 56, what I go on? Big up yourself, you know, 56. Where that man? Well, on the real, man. I see I check in from early, bro. Alright, I may have the real man set speed, because you don't know. Yeah.
What going on,
yeah. But then I know the general. Yeah, we just make a quick pass through set speed. What? Yeah, what on the car? Yeah, big up yourself, success over I. Big up, watch, look and listen. K Young, big up yourself, big up Baxter than 56 and everybody were there. Yeah, man, we just there and make a quick pass through, you know. You don't know how the thing going on. So yeah, deal with the real man.
You know, so last night coming a normal exit thing, like the channel without tell the man them bless up at dead, the phone dead, you see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I normally exit still. You know, so I told me see a flash on a quick fast, because I want like a thing when I want to reason with. Because to me, there's no way that, boy, I don't know, brother, I don't know. We are very, 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 very toxic. For some reasons, we can't get it together. We're so hard.
Oh, damn, him cut out. Yeah, big up yourself, not Emotep. Anytime him chip in, but big up yourself, you see it. Yeah, man. Hopefully, I don't know what going on with the signal. I don't know if you're here, what, but may I try to, the reason why I want to see me acting, I try to share it, but, hold on there. Mute this just so. May I try to share it, so get it together and so forth, set speed, but real man, I don't know what going on with the audio, you know. Big up True Black in the building, you know. Big up Emotep. I don't know what going on with the audio, brother, but I not hear you clear. So I don't know if you have to go hang up and check back. You see it?
Sorry about that, brother. Is a call it coming there?
Oh, okay.
No, it's a call it forward. So when I say still, like, and every day we talk about this, you know, brother, it's like, me don't know what me tell you, it have to be something in the food, the water, the air. Nobody can chat about nothing. Brother, it's embarrassing to see a man like General B get pushed off a stage, brother.
A facts, man. That when me see it, me I say, yo, big up yourself, you know, Nicky. Big up. How can I speak on it? As me said, just give me one second. Let me share this now. One more thing there. One more place. Yeah, let me see. Right. All right. Big up private figure. Yeah, real man. So where you say now? Where you say about the boombox thing? How the man read suck man and them thing there?
All right. No matter how you take it, brother. It's like to me. It's like said to me, me not really rate the vibes there. Because me I said, all the man them are move so like them can't talk about nothing, them can't reason about nothing.
And I said, you know, I feel elders, you see, because yes, me I try to follow the argument, you know, according to what them I say, it's like them I say from Dandy might them not really see General B checking on the ends. But me I say, even if General B not checking on the ends, me not really think it reach that level where a man supposed to pray a man to all way violent and then say, and you know, why me don't know a backside. Me not too like not too like when see artists get violate them way they still in it. You see what I say?
Me gonna show you how this can go in a many different ways. If I'm my father, that my brother, a problem, you know.
Exactly. Then everybody pick people and ready. You see, I'm gonna look at all the brother we push off a man off stage and I say, oh, this a man here. You know?
Then I want to know how you bad so.
Me not care where you do in your community or who know you in our little section already. Everybody know General B, brother. Nobody don't know you. So
and
you
the
feel
wickedest
like
thing, you want to know something even wicked or not, Rick? General be a big man in a brother.
Brother, they're not from your boy. General B, brother.
General B, them man then them 50s whole heap, you know.
A fox man. You know?
And you see a big man like that, brother.
You know, and even when me hear man toddler reason, we can't reach away where a toddler first me hear tell him about something, you know, and him say, but you might be talk a phone, you know, say I go hear him loud and clear, and I got to hear what toddler say. But I lose argument right all around, brother.
Yo, when me see that, but sometimes, you know, me we are reason with you, I eat my tete, you know. I may tell it my tete, you know, and it's me I show him, you know. But it's like me I say to the levels of arrogancy where we black brother in our country where we come from having a them system. It's like me no know, brother. It's like no reasoning no dead there.
A true man.
All right. Suppose General B have a machine now, see? And as him shoot him off and not doing retaliation and be too kind and I'm licking down. I would have be one different story that, you know.
Yeah, and everybody that said General B that be a waste man, which would that be a waste man move to as well, because you don't need to endanger yourself on a level you know. It up still. You don't know if he must have think about the situation if him
hey, he must have live long, come just call any name, you know.
Yeah, man, they are listening, you know, I'm checking still.
Yeah, come in know how you always defend them boy Jamaica when I know manners to big people to you know, I don't care what the circumstance.
Who me always a defend, brother? Who me a defend? Me a defend.
Actually, man.
But it must, what I know, man. Listen me, Rick, what real man I do? I just what the JLP supporter was doing on your channel where you put talking and no substance. That's all the man I do. And we say people upset. I said, can't stand this man.
But I don't understand the whole vibe, you know. But before we even get to that, because we don't want to straight. We are dealing with it one at a time, but we get to that later down. So where you think about that boombox thing that emo them?
Boy, Rick, that can't look good. Rick, that can't look good, brother. That can't look good, man. In no way, shape, or form, that can't look good. You understand me, I say? Yeah, it just look away still. It look bad. It look bad still because watch this, Rick. It's not like say this man come for even perform, you know. This man, I want the founding organizers, them or whatever, you know, the family.
Yeah, it be from day one. So
right, so it's like the man get beat up in his own house. So it look. So that's
you know, and me look at it bigger than that. And I say more time, even we every day we there our reason now we are say boy, it would have look if you know with that see like all that show like some fest out there we are say boy, and them guys in the upper class, the man them are commercialize the dance hall. And a certain man alone and eat the big food off it. But when we have an opportunity to make something as you know regular people, we ever do them together.
Right.
Yeah, this people get up and slack and boom back and too long.
Remember I tell you have a vibe, you know, from a taller time. Not really no long time ago. I mean see them and them a man step in and say, yo, the boombox thing is bigger than even Uno we started. You understand?
Yeah.
But me find say within the older artists, and that's why sometimes I have to wonder why the younger artists them is the way how they are. Because we get no example.
A facts, man.
Are you talking?
For the youth them.
A facts.
Where you go tell what him name? I mean, say I can't remember their name now. Molly Dan, Pablo YG and the rest of them. Where you go tell them say when them see you operate them where?
you would have respect for elder when me hear two elder on stage, I tell them one head about them mother. Them mother are grandfather, brother.
Yeah, but it's very funny though, and Cedric said, based on what me hear, right? Because based on your blog where you show, me hear someone in the foreground and say, yo, from boom down they might drop out, you don't even pass through. So you tell me, let us reason from that logic being the reason for the tension, right? So you tell me, so because a man might not forward through, since boom down they might drop out. You to him, it reach a point where him get through off of the stage.
No, brother, the man I want big man, brother. Not that me I say him supposed to be insensitive towards boom down the might passing and whatever, but the man not obligated for reach a level like I say, yo, a man must, brother.
But Rick,
the man I'm going in a film where I say, yo, right, you know, me not even want to see no man, you know, man. Me just go and steam off my brain till,
Rick,
you know, me suit myself, you know.
But Rick, what if a morning man did in 40 days a morning, brother, or whatever?
Exactly.
You understand what I say? Because I remember say the wall ended close, right? And
no, that's
in reality now, if you feel like say the man a move wide, check in for him to and see what go on. Because something wrong too.
Fuck. This sound like I'm gonna say, yo, Rick, me a pray, you know, cause you know go live from the other day, you know. Right.
And I don't know why.
You don't know why, brother.
Right. I don't even know. It's a younger one.
All right.
Exactly.
You know when me see that, you know, I come to me thought. Me I bet you, me guarantee you, a man would have never push me to cut you off of the stage.
Exactly.
Never.
But you know when you say that thing there, me say a thing in my blog too, you know. Me I say, you know, say. To me, it's like them and the General D for a long time though.
Right.
Because there's no way. There's no way they could have raped the man, and that argument caused that so quick. They escalate because no man couldn't do that as certain man.
Right, because that's very trivial, Rick. That's very trivial. From boom down they might drop out, you not see the man, and that are the reason for cause tension with the man, brother.
Yo,
and you
them
not
but man show you them have
wrong too. You know establish that the man is stressed out because boom down they might think shock him and him still in a state of shock and morning or whatever. And the man just go and hold him corner one away. You know
I don't think me see in a recent time I see General B in a Canada and so him and think that him run at them and Ray, him make a couple runs and Ray. And every time I'm gonna go have time for the way you're there and whatever, brother. Right. I mean, I say it can be a case where I sidestep them too, you know, because I really take up phenomenon like that, you know. But I say whichever way, me not think it warrant that, and it does look disgraceful.
Well, you know, and if them feel say him a sidestep, Rick. Me no feel said that the platform that at that time was the right place for you to confront him.
Facts. But unless I couldn't be a case where then he just want to F up the platform.
But you know what
you get me? I said that's counterproductive to you get me?
Mm-hmm. Them say that bigger the platform there, bigger than the man them who farm that. People tune in all over the world upon that specific time there for watch that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I say? My thing is, no matter what happened in a mind, like just a while ago, there's no way them people really supposed to make that play out right there.
Right.
Uno too old in a game, uno season artist. No wonder why sometimes you don't really see ghosts around them. You have to wonder, you know, because that ghost is a man where just keep himself to himself.
Facts. I probably it's a case where certain man probably does want to own the show. And because you know certain things going on. Yeah, the man we start out the things, you know, and over time, a man just goes a boom and just...
I tell her this say one time, you know, say General B, I go on like say him start the thing and him take over everything and him not deal with him and this, that. So tension did there from a taller time.
Damn.
But that's not the best way if you deal with it though. Here I go on now. If 4 or 5 of them, right? Start it. Then the man then need to have a meeting and say, all right, here go on now. You get 15% and you get 25 and you get 10% and you get 30 or whatever. I want to deal with it like that. You don't need no bickering. If a man feel like say him put in more for make it what it is, then fine. Make him get where unu can all agree upon. It don't make no sense the man a bicker do. I think that would be, childish still.
Boy, I mean, I tell you, it rough, but me not like see them big man there. Cause like me say again last night, it's just because, like I said earlier on, because me guarantee you 100% certain artists wouldn't get pushed off on the stage just last night.
Facts. Yeah, man.
But artists not to get the push off a stage still,
None.
Yeah, especially by some man, nobody them know them, brother. I bet I two artists them. It go at it and was alright, artist business. And it's not like, it's a case where General B rush him and then push him off. You directly go push off.
Jaja. Could have broke all the money, it could have mashed up the money, cause that Mr. General B, them a big money, man. The money in them 50s, brother. Could have broke all in hip, in ribs, something.
But I press him can press charges still. Because I saw that.
Yeah. Big up to all the ones that we are checking, make sure to subscribe, I see.
Bless up to all of the ones them still.
Yeah. We just try to gather up the people and one make them know say I say it there. Big up Anthony Summers, Jam one easy,
we have to go find her name then, Spaceman, what name?
Skeptic.
Spaceman. And Gavin.
Yeah, them soon look yet, man. I don't.
Yeah, man. Them soon.
The algorithm soon pick them up, Cause them soon realize over time.
And them two lady there. What them two lady there name again?
Which two lady you talk about?
You have one lady will come on them, man. Miss.
Miss Julia.
Miss Julia.
Yeah, man. I
don't. Lady B. Them man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. For real, man.
Big up.
Real, man. You know it go.
But them thing there. Yeah. But wow, boy. Me have a laugh till. But that thing there. Probably we circle back on that boombox punch out there. But that as a matter of fact, before we move on, right? So where do you think that go from here so do? I feel like them still are go have the party hour.
I think General B are go take it.
Yeah, me feel say he might definitely step away, but that not stop it from continuing still. But again, now it depends on the resources where I put forward to make it continue. And what role General B was playing in maintaining the show. So
so you feel like in terms of obtaining like a permit and so then we have problem. Because say when you come on to all get a thing, ones way, find a every excuse for us a boom bang and say alright, shut down this and shut down that, So
I think go to Rick, sorry.
No, but that's an answer for feel like that way impact that band level.
No, because I think the show being held, at like the same location on a regular basis, them kind of build a relationship with the community and the police to a larger extent still. So, it's more like a unity vibrations too, So Garrison thinks if one sound or one stage show keep or something regularly keep, people from all about the place will check in. So it's more about a little unity thing. So me feel like the police them would definitely encourage it to continue. But you don't know them not go on them and them fear do them things.
That's what I'm gonna say to you a while ago in my take. On the same bill, if it go produce violence, them are want pre lock it off early.
Right. But again now them actually have to put it on the scale and wait.
Yeah.
Because what's this now? A little vibes go on between friends and a man where we don't even know who that take it upon himself, right? So you can't really broad brush everybody there and then still answer, all right, we're gonna lock this down because we don't like we go on, and then now it kind of have a more negative effect. You get what me I said upon the entire community and the whole thing, because a music I promote same way. Some 90s dancehall vibes I promote same way. So, you have to kind of look and see what outweighs what. You get what me I say?
But from a General B perspective, what if you are General B Not with the box part, cause no man not go on for be general B with not him about box. Me all the push off part. But if you like you are general B overall, oh yeah, the angle situation going forward.
Right. I mean, if I'm in general B and based on what cause it and me here, man, I say from you know, boom down they might drop out, forward and them something there. If me say a man a pre me where a man gonna tell me that in front of my face. Nah man, me done with whom if you done with I know say some people you love them from a distance to brother. Even some of your best friends them where they have, you and them fall out, no problem. Love them from a distance.
But you see on that
you
have a pretty thing. It's just like a Steve Jobs. Where them say my phone have Apple. And next thing you know, he end up on a time when him lose all him own a company. So it's like, you build something from scratch or you are part of something from scratch where you are the main ingredients towards the situation, and then all a man like that, the man push him down, never even did it from day one. They say, oh, a true pandemic, this thing. Come watch them, it farm between Boom Dan, they might need to Kochi, Harry Tadler, my boy, they were drop out there, that, him, and Nick, a couple man, and Beak Bailey, and couple other man, them just dead and them just hold them vibe throughout the whole process innocently. Nobody at all never did it when them a build them thing. So that's why me kind of feel a way in myself, no matter what the circumstance is, that you there should never violate one of the founder of that whole situation.
Especially in a public like a hype thing,
Public
real talk.
Like say, yo, this man I know nobody, so we just push him down and me still me a walk well if it, brother.
Yep. Right.
Because first thing me I go look man, the time where it take to escalate to push me off a stage. 2 little word, brother.
Right.
A man tell you go S out your mother and you tell him back. Probably you're one louder. And you tell him back and a man push off a stage because of that, brother.
But the reality Doric, right? The Brethren we push General B off of the stage. I never imagine General B in an argument with the S-mother thing.
No, because I might try to get.
Right.
And I think and when we see General, first and foremost, when we see General B come out back, me never see him with no mic. That man have the mic. The man will push him off have the mic, so I don't really understand. It's like the man have a pre long time.
Yeah, I run him off of the stage, that's a no.
Yeah, and you can't do that.
Right.
Brother, man, that man a big man.
Right.
You just allow the man to be cool on, bro. I agree with what man I say, just allow it. Who is you? Nobody know where, brother.
Well, I mean, for him, for even do him do. Yeah, man, that means a man can preach a certain things co-sign.
Yeah.
I hope them get through still and can reason it out before it go any further.
Yeah, man, me that just must say, all right, fine, I say it go. But me not think that, me not feel chat, cause you see how we take sleep mark that,
Right, yeah. Me not tarry at all. Me just know say here go on. That go on, the whole way I bridging here what? Make we keep it moving now. Yeah, man. See me brother.
But me see some fully Dunce Bag a trend about the place real, man. What do you think about them back there? Because me see you them a rock a yard,
All right. That's what I try to say to a man. My era is different because I used to be a cut off book. I used to carry to school. Now I look a piece of jeans, blue bag. Just it alone, I want half a pencil. Now, for there's no way, top line, sideline, any line you want to put it. I would never buy a bag like that my son to carry to school. And he could have never walk out. And if on a single parent situation, I'm my son life, my son can't carry to school either. Because me not give me you that.
Facts.
Right? So, for your parents, again, and we go back on the same thing what we are talking about last night.
Damn, in cut out.
In cut out? Yeah, well, Rick, in my opinion, still, you see, if your parents really buy them, pick them back there, right? Yeah, I mean, me not think that's a good look or it represents something where people that say it's a good look, but at the end of the day too, people kinda take things very serious in a certain aspects because watch this story.
Yeah.
I mean, you see this what Dunce thing, brother. I come from Valiant song, you know. It's a song, you know.
Me know.
Yeah, you get what me I say. So it don't mean so because somebody are wear a bag when my dunce, that means them dunce. But me understand say you can't promote them things there still, but brother, the social media era we
No, I know, but just like the last part of what you say, brother. It no matter if you have the role of CSEC and CHC and everything, GCE, City and Guilds and everything, you cannot wear no dunce bag come out of my yard as a juvenile.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Me know you not put on what to your son or your daughter neither.
No. Me not gonna do that. Me not gonna promote that. Me not gonna promote that still. You get what me I say? But again, now as me say, you know, Valiant have it in song and it go viral and people just start make it trend and them sitting there because remember say all the minister did promote it too. So it kind of get viral and a man realizing can eat the food after it too. So again now, you know, I just saw it go because me get to overstand say you have an entertainer who I go start make some bag when he bright or fully bright or whatever. Or in other words, for counter the Dunce narrative. So again no.
So people are capitalize. People are capitalize our fight.
Yeah, that's just what I go on. You get what I say?
All right. So
sometimes.
My argument to that now, that's why I'm gonna show you again. Say with those kind of narrative, those kind of conversation, those kind of way of life, Power Island, just no say nothing wrong go better off in a few lifetime.
Well, truth be told, still, it depends on how you take the Dunce thing too. You get what I say? Yeah, it depends on how far.
Me not go tell no lie. It might take.
Yeah.
You see the Dunce thing, brother?
Yeah.
It's very, 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 very what the word I will use now, it's very meaningful to me in the sense where since me traveling in my teenage years, because when me a youth I grew up, I not lie to you, I couldn't read and write all 13, 12 and the age there. Because it's like it wasn't important. In the sense, because me I got feel with my parents, my grandmother and all these other things. Me late to school and way. And when me start traveling now, I realize, say, in order to get through in another certain part of the world, you have to put pen on paper. You have to know how to read. And me grab the importance of that and send back myself to school.
Right.
Yeah.
And push myself through that channel there. Now when me can come tell any boy or girl, say, give me any 10-page application and I run through it.
Right.
So me can't promote things that me know is damaging.
Yeah, man, definitely. But unfortunately,
but Jamon said, remember the kids them make them own money now, different times. So you think about that? That not really make say nothing still for me still.
That not really say nothing for me neither. Education we are dealing with. We don't care who I make money. Education. Because when them boy come out, you come use them big word upon you want to know, and you not take a smartphone and have and go look up the meaning. You understand?
All right, case in point, real man. Since I mentioned that, right? The finance minister run come out and them say, oh, it's not taxpayers' money, right? And then them actually are trying to break it down and say, when you are a taxpayer, it means that you pay taxes, whether income tax or GCT, blah, blah. The man them start twist and turn the thing now, and I get technical when the people in actuality are say, any money we uno have is the people them money. That's what I say. So uno can't come try to clarify and differentiate taxpayers' money from some proceeds of crime where uno accumulate.
Yeah, because when you have fully done, would I agree and tell them that rubbish because none of that money is to Nigel Clark or Andrew Wallace. The only money where them have are the paycheck where them get, brother. Well, everything else happen.
But you know, say in all fairness, the government of Jamaica was not supposed to investigate SSL, period.
What do you mean by that, real man?
Because it's a private sector that have nothing to do with the government.
Yes, it's governed by the FSC, though. It's an institution, right? It's a deposit. It's not a deposit-taking institution. It's an investment institution that is governed, right, or under the supervision of the FSC, which is an arm of the government. So yes, the government does have oversight. You get me, I say? Yes. So they have to take certain actions, but
so what the feds
not the money.
What
Not
them
the
tell
money
we
part.
about? What the feds say? What them tell we about? When it just kick off, what the feds there? We are gonna come investigate. Where them there?
Well, me don't know where go on there still, but you see the 14, 15 million where them say them actually appear a month time now. Yeah, nobody can agree with that, and even them themselves know say that can't right where them are do. So them are trying to spin it, and I say it's not taxpayers' money, because you know how it go. Whenever people say a taxpayers' money, all we are inferring is it's the people's money. But them I get technical now. And I go in a GCT and income tax and say, no, them money they not touch. Or some money where they run one part we take it from some bad man and drug deal and blah, blah, blah. But it is still the people's money.
I mean, say, in all fairness of life, if something good not come out of this whole mambo jumbo we are going to Jamaica and the corruption of the government, the whole on the two-party side, any or some solution not come up within, say, the next 2 to 3 years. Jamaica people, myself, and all I know. Because even though we might somehow we are citizens in America, like myself, if nothing happen, that's how we have to go back. So
but real man, from you are pitney, right? As a big man. But from you are pitney, you see corruption in the politics, brother.
Wicked.
Good.
But no,
so that's
not going to change.
And that me just going to ask him if you don't feel like Jamaica people cured to this whole corruption thing.
Then I make it a go on so long, man.
All right, Rick, what you are going now still?
It's just a normal thing, you know, bro.
Yeah, because what's this now, you know, Rick? The key thing about corruption, you know, the worst thing, right? Or I say the worst thing any corrupt politician is afraid of is accountability. You see, where there's the absence of accountability, corruption reigns. So here we go on now. Where there is no accountability, nobody cares about corruption like that. Because a man can put him under the cookie jar and get away scotch-free. You get what I say? Whole heap of irregularities can take place. And what we do, when we send the person and leave, and we pay them same way. When they go on with some bangarang.
You just asked me a question, right? I understand what the question when you ask, but the thing is, have Jamaica ever, in its entirety, at the beginning of corruption toward politics, have Jamaica ever been so vocal the way how it is for the past 5 years?
For the past 5 years, no, because social media has impacted.
Thank you.
You get me? I say, and
love
thanks to social media, because watch this now. You see, social media is a double-edged sword, because watch this now. You have the JLP loyalists, and you have PNP loyalists, and here we go on now. Labour right can't do nothing wrong, Bro God can't do nothing wrong for them. Just like the brethren where Rick show up on Theme Vlog this evening, right? All of what him a saying, no. Him a challenge Queen Ifrica and Buju, but him not challenge nothing where them saying, no. Him not challenge one single thing where them saying, no. Him just come and say, all Buju me lose off of you and you're idiot. Brother, anybody can say what you just saw a while ago.
Because no, his excuse is him lose over Buju because anytime something good I go on in the country, Buju fight against him. I don't understand what you mean. That's all. I mean, I understand what I want to talk about when him say that team of the
Right.
So,
So you have to give example. All right, give an example to say at that time when this did happen, you did silent Buju. You understand me? I say so why you forward now I come talk. But at the end of the day too, you know, a man can just forward out and talk and just get away with it. But you see, right now you have a whole heap of well-thinking people who are actually fully active on social media as well. Social media have different lanes, brother. You have the bagga lane, You have the TikTok lane, you have the Instagram lane, you have the YouTube lane, and even on the YouTube.
Yeah, man, you have the political lane and so
you have the
forth.
political lane, you have Justice League, everybody have the little lane. So you have well-thinking people, right? Them follow certain platforms, and them will realize what going on them say, yeah, this can't make no sense. Whether I'm a PNP or not, or JLP or not, it don't make no sense.
I told one.
You know what hurtfully? Me have a brother, you know, where my farming local company a yard. But I've said me him come from still. Me not come from my mother come from over there, but when me gonna say still, I'm on a farm company. Then him go Europe, we buy something, a thing where you crush one big machine where you use crush. It's like a tractor kind of situation, but a machine where you crush stone and turn it in a sand. Way up in one place in England, we go buy that in a brother close to Scotland, you know, man. And in my farming company, I'm going to show you how crazy this is in a brother. How a Chinese man can get better leverage in a country where I come from, and this local youth with America, yeah. I drive truck and I try to farm a company for himself, and every piece of machine when send down, if on a back door, a big money he must spend for do that. And you can't give him a tax break just like any other Chinese people.
Yeah, there's a difference with that. Because the Chinese would be considered like merchants. You get what I say? So you don't know it go. Them actually sell goods, while you're bridging with the machine now, it will provide a service. You get what I say? So you don't know how that go more time to. Sometimes certain laws, yeah, it will benefit merchants, people who are coming come sell. So the Chinese them can come in and rent one store downtown and, you know, buy goods and start sell, and they might employ 4 or 5 people and then get a tax break there. You're bridging now where I bring in a machine that's considered some form of investment on his behalf, where I going to yield some form of profit and whatever. So them will deal with it more differently. So it's a messed up system still, you know. I'm not going to justify why the Chinese man can get a better leverage. But me I show you say the comparison now, one are really a sell goods and the next one is more like, you know, him a go provide a service and them something. They get what I say.
But as a Jamaican brother up on the island where you come from, you know, brother, why? If you buy a car, a 2023 car, it's like you have to buy the car 2 times to send it to home. If you're not going to pay a custom man, maybe $3-4 million and then the table fee cleared for you, how can that be real? I even fear to me and you as a born Jamaican. Well, me can't find my tearing number still, but me just said to you, say, you know.
No, but real man. Real man. Morning, everybody.
Yes, brother.
Big up to Big Papa and the 47 real people them were there.
Yeah, same way, sir.
Yo, man, you say, what you are talking now is just like the fruit of the tree that was planted a long time ago, you know. We as a nation in Jamaica is corrupted in so many ways that it has become a way of life to us. And enough of us don't really know so corruption like involved in it. When we can go to the bank and get through because you know the teller or the teller, when you can go to the DMV or the driver's license place and sit down in one bar and get your driver's license without ever going inside of a car. All these things are corruption. When you can break the stoplight and you give the police some money and get off scotch-free. These are just at this it starting and you know went from one thing started one next one get add on it and one next one. Before long we have a lawless country. We have a lawless country where look at Usain Bolt. Usain the same SSL something now. What have Usain Bolt said about it? That the money away the government have given.
What has he said? Give them to give back your money and all.
No. Me not talk about that. Me talk about since them say the government have a pay. The taxpayer have got pay the money. The government have got pay bail out the private company. What has Usain Bolt said about it?
I'm not aware of him saying anything about it.
Not hearing so.
So why hasn't he said anything? Isn't it that his money will be involved in PNP?
All right. So Big Papa. So if you were Usain Bolt, what would you have said about the matter?
He could have become an advocate, not for his
No,
own
I'm just
money.
saying where you would have said, though. Just tell me if you were in Usain Bolt's shoe now, where you'd have said.
For me, would have asked, how is this so?
But
this so? Because it's
Big
not a
Papa.
government entity.
Yeah, but Big Papa
that took his money.
Yeah, but Big Papa. All right. So you are saying if you were Usain Bolt, the government has spent money because they want to trace the money, right? So you are Usain Bolt, and the government are go above and beyond, so to speak, to try to trace my money. Now you feel say you come cost the government or question whether them do is beneficial. Well, I know you thinking as Usain Bolt coming out to question what the government is doing is beneficial to him getting back his money, or is it counterproductive, Big Papa?
No, listen, Imhotep. Is there an agency in Jamaica to regulate the bank?
Yes.
Yeah? So that investigative agency or that regulatory agency is incapable of doing this forensic audit.
No, but remember say they are involved, you know. Big Papa, remember say it's not as if hold on no. Remember, brother, this 15 million, 14 million conversation, you know. It does not mean say are the people as tax and securities alone dead, because the government agencies them who investigate, they are there and they are being paid by the government differently.
No,
you get what I say?
If the story had come out, that this agency, the investigate bank, is getting an additional amount to do the forensic, to do that something there. You know, it had got one agency we're dedicated to that. But to me, I mean, it sounds like we're just going on a slush fund and try send $10 like that a $1 if you look for a quarter.
Yeah.
But you see the thing again now too, as me say, you know, if me are Usain Bolt, me not come tackle the government because more about my money still. You get me? I say, Big Papa, but me overstand what you say. But if I'm here Usain Bolt and 1.5 billion missing for me no business who want to spend the money to try to make them find my money still. But for me, go tackle them. We are trying to find my money. That can't make no sense. So
Imhotep and Big Papa, listen to this now. So when me I say in regards to that, you tell me say the government, our Prime Minister Andrew Holiness, them can't find no farmer property for none of them people have to liquidate. Nothing.
No, it's a process. No, real man, you can't do things like that first, brother. You have to do your investigation and then you drop your charges and the court have to decide this and decide that. It's a process, brother. And we know the corruption too. And it's going to be long and drawn out and this and
at
that.
At how much again? Oh, here is a long and drawn out. At how much million a month again?
You're right, like 14, 15 million a month. So what me I say is this now, right? So what I'm saying is this now. Right now, me not hear nobody ask how comes the owners of the company now foot the bill for the staff.
That more and more.
You get what me I say? Because people are talking about bro goddamn, yes, because when them pull off is a shaky move. And it wrong. It can't right. But where are the owners of the company?
All right,
because for them company.
Gone, you know. Right back to Finsack that gone.
No, well, it not gonna Finsack unless them close it down and bail them out. And the bro God can't do that. Him can't do it. Him don't say it already, saying now bail them out. But that the 15 million a month there, that look like it's a donation because him say them now bail them out, and it's not like it's a investment where you might get back that money there.
But the
you understand me? I say they not get it back.
The thing what puzzles me, you know, is how just after you pull out your money out of the company.
Right, well, me not understand this though. So why if them not get back the money, what in all of this for the government? For you have to sacrifice those millions that they catch up on these quote unquote criminals. All this benefit Jamaica.
That's the reason why, Rick, me I say from the get-go, from them start to say 15 million a month or 14 million a month, And them no know for sure. Say them are gonna find the people and money or get back the people and money. Them a shoot in at the dark. Them a walk down one road where it dark and them have no flashlight and them have no map. Them a go down the blind. Because them don't know for sure. There is no guarantee. So the people them are gonna find the people and money and then get back their money. No guarantee at this point in time. So why you pump 15 million or something like that?
I think shaky.
Yeah.
It's shaky.
My question is this, yeah? Could the investigators do the job?
Yeah, go in and go. Talk public louder, animal.
Couldn't SSL, couldn't the government pay the investigators the money that they are paying to the SSL employee?
No, because remember, sir, the investigators are already government employees, right?
Right. No, so listen on. So my question
no, but
is
hold
this,
on,
right?
no, but hold on, no. Your question is probably them could bring in more resources from the government side, which would be equivalent to the 15 million. Me get that, but what's this now? Me no know the anky panky wagwan no, but them still need SSL to be fully quote unquote, still a go on, still a keep. Because them can't shut it down. Me get that, Me understand that. Because it's a pending investigation and you need the thing for your run same way. However, no government should be responsible for paying the staff. That's the problem. That's just the problem, brother.
Yeah, and that part, I'm not to understand.
Right.
That kind of sound away still. That kind of sound.
Right. It's shaky. It can't make no sense. And that's the reason why you see them a skip and dally and I try to, use some word gymnastics and I say, oh, it's not taxpayers' money because when you pay your taxes, it's not that money we're using.
So
and
what
this
kind
and that.
of money? What kind of money the government, the parliamentarians under? Out of them salary, when them get them salary, it's not taxpayer money.
Yeah, but watch this,
but if you go out and do some deal and sell something, you sell it on behalf of Jamaica, so the money has to go to Jamaica.
Yeah, but Big Papa, watch this now. You see, technically and legally, you see, there are ways and means how the government generate revenue without quote unquote taxes, right?
Okay.
Yes, so what I'm saying now, when them say taxpayers now, it's different legally in terms of the language because it means somebody will pay them income tax and them, GCT, etc. Vehicle, then go buy one vehicle and then pay the government tax, blah, blah, blah. That's called a taxpayer. What them a try to say now is that when they go on one drug dealer and him have 300 million in one bank and then find and them all on it, that is not considered quote unquote taxpayers' money. Because technical. Hold on. They are trying to get technical in differentiating taxpayers' money from other monies that the government has accumulated. And that them are trying to do. You understand what I say, brother?
Yeah.
But what we are saying is our money is the people's money.
But you want to ask what them smart politicians there with them word there. But I ask them still, why not use Jamaica money? Since you not tell me about tax money and this and that, me I go ask you, why would I use Jamaica money to fund a private entity for whatever reason?
Right.
Because you tell me say, oh, on a taxpayer money, and this and that, which Jamaica money. So we don't care how we don't get it. I know Anju money and I know Nigel money.
It was received on behalf of
it's
Jamaica.
The people's,
it's
the people's money. Right. It's the people's money. No matter what game them play and how them try spin it, it is still the people's money. It don't belong to Nigel, nor Brogard, nor no politician. Are the people's money. So you can't try to get technical and I try to differentiate, the revenue we're going to bring in from tax collection to other revenues we might bring in. We not care about that. It's still the people's money. All right, that's right there. It's still the people's money.
Me have a laugh. So wait, me remember if we was a reason for that was nationwide thing there. What do you think about that?
Shoot up. A nationwide.
Yeah.
It's just that I think Jamaica has reached a point where heading when one of them come up something, maybe just say casually say Jamaica don't go down Haiti. I was ridiculed for it and nothing say so, but we're heading there. Jamaica is lawless, brother. Jamaica lawless, where people think them have a free run to do whatever they want, however they want, and with who they want to do with without any form of remorse or consequences.
So in your view, Big Papa, you feel like, because when I see them with a point like fingers for ones and ones, and I say, yo, that this politician cause it already. You feel like without you seeing with your eye, them are who you have the right to say, this man, or the artist status them from already.
No, you don't have the right to accuse people without credible intel or something you can prove. But sometimes the people that know the target, that knows who the targeting is for, know who to target them,
All right, so Big Papa. All right, so you see your statement where you make? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It make a lot of sense and it's very valid. If we know for a fact, say it was someone with ill intentions that did it. You get what me I say? If all the evidence is there, if you say at that one, then we can say, yeah, man, a corruption going or whatever. But remember also to say, brother, a whole heap of little craft pull off, a whole heap of little false flag thing pull off, and we come out and we condemn everything same way, not knowing it's a really craft or pull off. So this one, brother, me have to watch it, but watch this now. The quick nature in which me see the Prime Minister come out with a statement and for even include the fact that there have been strong political rhetoric against the media in recent times, him a point the finger for say, boy, the reason for this is the opposition, so him a politicize it. So that for me now, you see, once you start point, this remind me I went a 9/11, right? 9/11 on Monday, them a celebrate it. Then the CMD, George Bush just come out and say it is actually Afghanistan and Iraq. Quick and fast. No investigation. No investigation, not at all. But back to the reasoning. The fact that Brogard could have run out and put a political undertone to his statement to point the finger squarely over the PNP. It just goes to show us it's a political thing. He must spin it inner. And let's not see what go on, brother. A election time, on what's the ground, a campaign time I go on pan the ground, brother. Big time, Them just don't
understand. I know that as we the reason, that's the reason why I'm not black about it.
Right.
Because me don't like that something. If you come out and I say, yo, Judge, I know that go on, the place now run good. Just say that, brother. You can't say without proof, you say, oh, and I make it look like a them man they over
right.
Without proof. I mean, I say, actually, them do it, because I can them do it with you, But I can't do it too as well, brother.
But Rick, watch this, But Rick, watch this. Mark Golding made a statement about dead people voting, right? And he had to retract it because it was unethical for him to say, right? Now, as any member of parliament, the prime minister of the country, it is unethical for you to insinuate that the PNP is responsible for this without any evidence being presented. That's the facts, brother.
But me I tell you, do it smart, he must have kind of. And basically do it in the street terms. You are the other side over there. So
right.
But a pinpoint no man like say him and say, yo, this man or that man or the PNP party, or is like, oh, from a particular set of individuals, it makes certain talk. This is what happened after. You see, that me I say, me can't really to buy into that and just hold and solely and say, yo, me I go run blind and rain. Me have to see how work and next thing. You go as a point it into man and you play people political game, brother.
But what's the scenario? Say, with the prime minister saying even that, right? So what? Him go point the investigators them now over the part there and probably when them fear look all about the place, right? Them start focus, we say, boy, all right, there is a reason from right there, so we're going to start the investigation from right there, so. The Prime Minister's statements, right, were irresponsible in the context of saying based on the political rhetoric, because once him say based on the political rhetoric being said, the whole Jamaica and the whole world know who him attack. There's no secret there, so.
Yeah, facts.
Him not attack Fiend Party. There is no UIC out there and nobody else out there. So once him criticize the political rhetoric, him not criticize Fiend Party. So it's not a rocket science that. You get what I say? So it just look bad, brother. It look bad. From the Prime Minister, that coming from the Prime Minister, because what's this, you know? You see, they are all comrades in the House of Parliament. That's the reality. And there is a code of conduct where they can't diss each other like that, you know. They're supposed to apologize and, oh, you can't talk this and that. You can't slander a fellow parliamentarian. You can't this and that. No. With what Andrew only said, do you know? Him a put attention upon even Dr. Dayton Campbell them, and them man they can't come out and ball and use politics and say, right now him life in a danger. Just wait for them come out and start ball that too.
But I heard run politics, you know, brother. Right. A man can just say one little simple something and it change the whole narrative already, you know. Because as I said, bro, God know exactly what him do and what him say to the people. I mean, how he heard him thing, you know. And he heard it for stay on his safe side. Because when him said that, him do a man can, the obvious, a man can say, boy, him can say, well, me never say you are, you know. So, oh yeah, jump up. Wait, you're guilty? All right, make me take you out then because you have something to say. And right. So, him smart with what him do. But me I say,
but Rick,
me I say still, me not run back at that because at the end of the day, you bro God, unless you see it by yourself and Ray, me can't just run and say, boy, Ray, I can't anybody do it, brother.
Right, and
a man when I have nothing at all.
Were they shooting at anybody? Were they shooting at anybody?
Not everything, they just shoot up some car and shoot up when I place and sit.
And watch this, you know. Watch this, you know. Remember saying, you know. Watch this, you know. This is a place where the man them couldn't actually ride in easily and do what them want to do. This is a media outlet, no have no strong security, nothing like that. You get what I say? So the man them couldn't ride in and even go inside too and just hold on and couple people and this and that and do what them want to do. That's the reality as well too, you know. So what's this now? For them man, they for really quote unquote drive past peak time in the city and just shoot over the premises because that them do, right? And they catch a car according to what them say.
They always car in their parking lot.
Right? And when you look at everything, brother, as something where the man them couldn't quote unquote go do. But what I'm saying now, Rick, the fact that people quick for point finger, nothing wrong for condemn it. Yeah, you condemn it. But at the end of the day, we need to hear the police them, you know, get the details of what go on. So yes, we can cast judgment, but right now, I pay speculation.
And to me, that
media house.
And to me,
political ties to the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. Strong.
No, but me I say, I don't even care who want tie to who, you know, because if I that a man preference, I that a man preference. But me just look at the overall thing and see how people easy for program. Because right now, with every comment section, me see them a point finger and I say, boy, I this man and that man. And that's one thing I got to my mind. Did you see, brother? It can't be anybody, and you have to remember, say, what if an argument go around where a choke politician hard because if that whole SSL thing have this big floodlight down on the JLP. So,
Right.
Don't look here, look over there.
So you can run I think they say, boy, and this man do it because he did say it.
All right, but watch this, Rick. Watch this, Rick, now. No, I'm going to show you the logics of the reasoning. Because sometimes people just deal with feelings and then just cast judgment now. How would this be beneficial for the PNP now? Tell me, Rick. How this makes sense in terms of benefit for the PNP? Why would, let's say, the ones that I say Adietan and the Prime Minister where I say the political rhetoric has actually, created an environment for this going and blah, blah, blah. How is this beneficial for the PNP? As a matter of fact, it is doing more harm for the PNP than good. So it begs the question as well, was it deliberately done for slander and stay in the PNP too? You have to look upon it both ways because this cannot benefit the PNP. So Mark Golin and Dayton and the Wallem could never be in them right mind. Right? If you send nobody up a nationwide figure, do this. It can't look good for them.
But this is too obvious. What though? What? Since the Prime Minister seemed to be pointing fingers, quote unquote. What the motive in his mind? Did he say the motive? What would have been?
No, if that I say, boy, since such man go make certain talk, it prompt, certain because according to what him trying to indicate, say, Dayton Campbell did say nationwide Iraq with the JLP. So they must say based on him saying that kind of make it a target. Like no, that, so it would
lead. Take scientists to know that for media Jamaica, the nationwide has been like I wouldn't want to say the media arm at the Jamaica Labour Party, but is affiliated strongly with the Jamaica Labour Party. Not take rocket scientists, not take, I don't know where they are hide.
No, because what's this now? Listen to me. All of the information them, all of the investigations that includes the government, who always have the breaking news, who always have the exclusive, who always have the leaks them. So it's not no state secret, brother. And the reality is, where Dayton Campbell say, it is the truth. Dayton Campbell say, the press secretary, and nationwide didn't come from. The next person there, the minister of
Fitz-Henley.
Good, Fitz-Henley, right? He's from nationwide, right? You have one next one that came from nation, about 4 of them. In no say nothing, Alan Limatel, they are from nationwide. So what they're saying is this now. Nationwide has also been biased in their reporting. That's not a secret neither.
Of course.
That's no secret. So you can't blame Dayton now because this happened there. So. And as me say, it would be very counterproductive to the PNP for them go even try that stunt here now. They have more to lose in this situation than to gain.
Now, why may not have no pin down in this SSL?
Right. And shoot myself in my foot.
Go shoot up place.
Right.
Put the spotlight from me. That means that's brother.
Right.
But you know what? The man they realize say I want heap of sheep there in Jamaica, I want heap of people that just follow anything without thinking through, And I don't know if it work this time, because I don't see no big alabalo around it. Because probably people
what prompt the Prime Minister to come say something. Look, much people get shoot up. Get shoot up.
Why you think?
I know where him say even frighten me, brother. At the speed that all the man come out and say
quick and fast.
Brother, I first me ever see that address something someone. Yeah, man, by the time the incident, man, first thing first, I feel thing them say, come on, tell me, I say, yo.
So innocent Jamaican get shoot up every day. Them care get burned, them whatever, and this man hasn't addressed it. Is he saying that the corporations are more valuable than the common citizens?
Well, Big Papa. Citizens. Yeah, but Big Papa, to put it into perspective or context still, it's because a media house, freedom of the press now is being put in the spotlight. You get what I say?
If you don't have freedom of people, you can't have freedom of the press.
Yeah, Big Papa, I overstand that. But what I'm saying, with this incident, I just want to try to, show you the reasoning why there would be this big outrage in comparison to say a little place gets shut up around the corner. Because a shooting incident, the bad never dead still now. But what they're saying, it's an attack on the free press, quote unquote. And notice in Andrew Olney's statement, him say independent media. But all of these media houses should be independent. The only one are like the JIS. Because so them are the propaganda arm for the government. So all them places should be independent media houses.
I don't think something that is media is independent, you know. That
Nationwide?
nationwide there, you know.
They are registered as independent though.
Some
That's
JLP members as monetary interest in there, you know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, they are registered as an independent, you know, news outlet. So them have that. You get what me I say? But the reality is that them compromise. I am a secret that them compromise and them even expose them on time and again. And case in point again, that Jean and Pantan situation, they were the first to talk about the woman who owned the whole complex. And then a couple of days after them retract the statement. Before the raid took place, them leak it out and show a picture. And
that was crazy.
Look how fast them reach on the spot to take picture and video, and them sitting there with Gina and Pantan, and I thought about she owned the whole place. That went like wildfire because he did at the time, and them end up having to come retract that. So it just goes to show them expose themselves. Yeah, them expose themselves and say, "Oh, this how she thief bought money and bill and buy and them something there." In a real life. So nationwide always I get the updates them and the leaks and everything. So you can't blame the people when the people them see how clear it is. You don't make it too obvious, man. And the reality that too.
I want things still a lot. You still have whole heap we were fully done still, you know, but you have whole heap we where I get smarter and smarter around the whole Jamaican system. So
not
kind of Mickey Mouse something. It go viral like that already because even if them got some boom and breaking news, everybody put their hand on it. They are gonna have a couple of well-thinking person will say, "Yo, hold on, man, relax. We not move too fast. Cut on the speed. Look on this and this and this and by." Even the slower one, they look and say, "Blood cleat." You know, say, "Actually, this makes sense already."
Right.
You know,
right.
So it kind of the thing I kind of change up still. You know, I realize say, "Yo, and a politician."
Got you.
No, I realize all the politicians. I realize all the politicians worst enemy right now still. I media still, you know.
Right.
Independent media.
Right,
you know?
right.
Because
Rick, listen to me. Any well-thinking Jamaican would actually ask Andrew Onless. So Andrew Onless, Mr. Prime Minister, in your statement, you're saying based on the political rhetoric, you know, how is this attack beneficial for the People's National Party? How would this benefit them? Me would love to hear Andrew Onless answer a question like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you are point a finger and you are insinuate, say over the PNP, them help cause this. So me I say, how the PNP attacking nationwide would benefit them now.
But what were the shooters aiming at though?
But as we say in a Big Papa, we just know, say, according to the reports, men on bike, right? We still not seen a video. We still not seen a video yet, you know. And a men on bike, you know. No video down the road and a video before, you know. So we're still waiting on that.
Can I make a point?
Yeah, got you.
Okay, so you know I follow the story. You know, it's a 3 different story, right? The breaking news when them just come out with it, it was 3 man on bike. And after there's a next story, it's only 1 man on a bike. The story now makes sense, brother. The story now adds up.
Yeah, and watch this now. Watch this now, family. Yeah, you see the 1 man, but hold on. 1 man on a bike, just driving past on a fire, couple of shots, wildly, it nationwide compound. All right,
brother, listen. If you don't follow the story make no sense. You understand what I say? The story make no sense. It's because of what the dude say. Remember I said, you know, oh, this is dangerous to media. Because what the man said about the people who left from nationwide and gone in an Andrew Holness cabinet. You understand? That come from him. That's why the man blame. What the man name?
Dr. Dayton Campbell.
Yes, that's why the man try blame him because him say nationwide is the incubator of the government. Because everybody left from nationwide I get position in the Labour Party.
Facts.
And that the man say, you know, and him say, oh, that's dangerous and blah blah blah. What the man say, is it a lie or is it true?
That's true.
But it is the truth. No, but
is it the truth?
No, it is the truth, you know, because watch this too, you know. You see in a politics though, you have some truths where you can't talk because watch this. You see Mark Golding the other day, Mark Golding had to apologize about the dead voters' comments, right? Now, it is no secret. Say dead people vote every election.
But look,
It's no secret that. But him just shouldn't say it.
No, but I say, hear the difference with that and this scenario.
Right.
Yeah, probably even a man in the street may have knowledge of it and say, no, say, yo, them craft they go on, but publicly, you almost can prove it. Like, say, yo, all right, you Mark Golding now make that speech, like him have no form of evidence to prove it.
Right.
But when the man go say, yo, at least and that I go on a nationwide, there is actually proof, brother.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes,
Not to mention, every Sunday, Desmond McKenzie up there on the mayor's parlor. Listen right name, the mayor's parlor. Them baby say nationwide hits at 5 and whatever, Desmond McKenzie having own a show with his own a name, the mayor. Because once I hear the mayor's parlor, say Desmond McKenzie.
The mayor of Kingston.
Right. So you are telling me, say, you want it more clearer than that?
Brother, may I listen a thing where we see him Cliff Hughes. I come out and say the Andrew Wallace and him cabinet need to come out because the thing is shrinking. They need to get to work. Brother, hold on. What kind of argument that day? You're supposed to report the news. You're not supposed to advise politicians.
Yeah, supposed to remain unbiased and just know say, yo, me they have to report the news. Me no they have to pick no side like that. So
nationwide is like Fox News. Not over the friggin' Republican and do is a problem. But as soon as the Democrat do it, a big problem. They make a big problem out of it.
But it's like the same thing with CNN. Same thing with CNN still,
Like Junior Gang, they say if you're over 10 and believe everything we see on CNN, you're in too deep.
But you see the reality though, right? The reality is, even with nationwide them and them people, right? Because they should be independent, right?
Yes.
Nationwide them still, we know so them compromise. But you see right now, there is a lot of there's a lot of election mood that go on, a campaign thing.
Yes.
Start out, and candidates are introduced and them something there. So once you know what's the ground, you realize that them actually in election mode. Don't make them chicken. Don't make them chicken.
The poll now go them way, so them a try run out.
Yeah, them actually they in an election mode. The SSL thing, them no want to hear it. It's a nightmare for them because it's being handled poorly. Them know say that's the money where them are use. Them wrong with where them are do, and then just want to spin something to distract from the story. That's the reality.
Teachers are leave the country in
jail, brother. All of them need to go to prison.
I remember so the schools them don't have enough teachers, and nobody not talk about that neither.
Exactly, they not talk about that.
Exactly, and them people are just
exactly.
90 people there, big up everybody.
And that I go on 90. Bless up, man.
Yeah, man. But here I go on. People just make sure to subscribe, because it's a new channel. Don't. Remember, I know the same channel like Bassos. Don't just subscribe and do so and Ray. Yeah, man.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Pete. But yeah, man, you're right, Pete. In the street, a man know say padding and this and that go on and Ray. But when it come on certain things, have to put it across, man. When it prove there,
Yeah, Rick.
When you have influence, I see.
Right. And it goes to
Jamaica.
Yeah, it goes to say. Yeah, go to the Big Papa, sorry.
Me know people vote already at Jamaica. And when them reach at the polling station, them here, so them vote already. You know
right, and Big Papa, watch this now. Big Papa.
Polling station and you vote already.
Yeah, and Big Papa, watch this now. As them say, right? It's not what you know, it's where you can prove, right? So you can know so them things that go on, or you might hear it and whatever, but here go on now. As a politician, you can't come out and say that because you have to can prove it. But me and you know, as the average, Joe, we can talk it because the reality that is our observation and our opinion. But once you are hold the office now, you can't say that, brother. You have to present the proof.
That's your one.
So I just saw it go.
You have to present the proof, but the leader of the country come out and say at the next side shoot up the place.
Well, him a point the finger over there, so and as me say still, you know, him blunder there so too. Because
Him
one,
know-
he run too
him
fast.
underwater, man. That's why.
Now, when
Right.
I say my general, wording is important, you know, because the word is tricky. So that means, so if you know exactly where I said, based on how you put it cross, you know, put it cross, you like say, yo, you know, why, this and that. But the way you put it cross, it's hard for them clap back and say, boy, yeah, say, a weed. You get what I say?
Because him say the other side, so it can be anybody.
Yeah,
No,
it can
but
be
hold on.
UIC, it can be, even though we know, all right,
Yes.
see, it's the same thing, you know, like how when I say, when Mark Bolin met the dead voters thing there, the street knows you actually matter, brother.
All right, yeah. So Rick, you see a reasoning like this now with the Prime Minister's statement.
Yeah.
All right, let's just say it was vague where the finger cannot be directly pointed at the People's National Party or Dayton Campbell, right? Dr. Dayton Campbell. But watch this now.
Yeah.
Just like a multiple choice, you deal with the process of elimination. Everything going point back on Dayton Campbell and the People's National Party.
Facts.
We know that too. You get what me
Facts.
saying?
But I think that is what Andrew want to do, you know. But
right.
You know, when it point back on him, say,
No,
this
right,
is what you're insinuating. You see, but I want to do. When me say, everybody in the comment section, them say, look, lock up Dayton Campbell in cause it.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
I have some questions still.
Yeah.
With the pending election season that is coming up, I know media publicity it's a vital aspect of electioneering in the world and Jamaica. Will Nationwide give the People's National Party a fair shake at the bag, knowing that it was pointed by the highest office holder in the land? You know, it was insinuated that them shoot up them property.
Well, Big Papa, if anybody give an answer for that question there, it would have to be hypothetical. You get what me I say? Because right now we don't know. We don't know. You get what me I say, brother? So
brother, we know, brother. Them now go do it. We know. Stop it.
No, but what I'm saying, family, it is still hypothetical. Because we just don't know. We have to cross that bridge when we get to it and see what's going on. I just saw me see it still. I
already know the answer, so I'm gonna take it.
The man craft is still, you know, brother.
Yo, the man fully biased, brother.
Yo,
fully biased.
Rick, I wiggle. The man them want wiggle them way out of the SSL thing. School just start and the schools are understaffed with teachers. So you have the Jamaican people, them pitney go to school and there is no teacher to teach them. Are the little teachers who are there now are being burnt out and overburdened. So them soon run down too. So that's a serious thing. So them have two big ticket items on the table and then can't go around it. So them have to try and spin something as well. Right now, anything
election is constitutional
will help them.
Any minute now.
Yeah.
Remember say a 25% to me get already, you know. And there's no politician win election without the 51%, you know. So you basically in a trouble.
Andrew Wallace?
Yeah, Andrew.
Remember, I don't think he's in trouble.
General,
listen,
where's Andrew in a trouble? So let me ask you a question. Because it seems like you understand the politics. I mean, not to understand it, you know, just reason from common sense. So you feel like, in your view, you feel like Mark Golding can win Andrew Wallace?
Yeah, man.
You can't beat somebody with nobody, brother. And Mark Golding don't know if he made from him, whatever.
Listen to me. People watch out people program, brother. Remember, say I trick Andrew tricky people in the first election, you know, and lie to them, you know.
Okay.
And now we clocks and them thing there,
and which politician never do that yet?
So what are the big
but
that's
the thing. Find him out.
So if him trick them the last time, what do you feel like I go stop him from trick them again? Because remember, say the man go as far as to buy all and knock off Adidas shirt, shorts downtown and them thing there and the whole.
No, but remember, you know.
All right, but Rick.
Listen, Rick, you said earlier, you know, the independent journalists them where I do the work on the YouTube and on the TikTok. You see me I say? A lot of people don't remember when certain things go on. Only have people that put it out there and people say, oh yeah, I mean do that. Oh, all right. And that
all right, so Rick.
What percent of Jamaica have access to YouTube? What percent
you might be surprised.
What
you might be surprised.
No, but Big Papa, it doesn't have to be YouTube alone because you know you have social media in general.
Listen,
Big Papa, what's this?
Listen,
Big Papa, what's this?
You don't feel like and the good percentage like Jamaicans them distracted too much. Hold on. Yeah, in our nice, my general. So me mute you. As soon as I come out, I'm nice. I can unmute. But yeah, back to you. At the email. You ask if I don't feel like a good percentage of the Jamaica thing distracted.
All right. So what's this, Rick? You see when they come out to the distractions, you have to look on the demographics as well. You see the younger generation, them focus on them TikTok and dancehall and keep it moving.
Yeah,
right? You have a certain demographic of people in them 30s and 40s and go up. Them more focused on current affairs, what go on in Jamaica, the politics and them something there. You have people who you get what me I say, so you know you have the type of people who focus on what go on as it relates to that. So you see them people they are very vocal and them observe what go on. Some of them tribal, but you have some of them really know what go on and them all a neutral stance. Now, the question they asked Rick about, can Mark Golding win the election? It would be more like, can Mark Golding motivate the party? Because remember, say, Mark Golding can only win Theme Constituency and Andrew Only can only win Theme Constituency. You get what I say? Right. So the reality is though, the constituencies them now, it depends on the candidates and the appeal where the candidate have and the policies them too. You get what I say? And how them can, you know, because during elections what them do, they spend a bag of money and the media houses them run the campaigns, them pay the artists them and whatever. But now I think it's a bit different because people are going to hear like a manifesto. You get what I say? People want to hear, you know, substance. People have become more mature and more educated about the political system. It's not like in the 70s, 80s, 90s. So people want to hear policies where are going to benefit the country. So I just say it there.
Moanka ask the caller something where they say Mark.
So
what is the which policy are Mark Golding to push forward?
Hold them accountable.
Which policy is Mark Golding pushing forward? Which policy decision? Should he get this job?
Listen.
Should he get this job? What is he? How am I go? We know we can't stop crime, curb crime. Have you heard anything from him since he has been in opposition? Have you heard any policy?
Just we add to where you answer, Big Papa. What are they call him? Me mainly here, and when it comes on to Mark Golding, me mainly, and me have Mark Golding as a smart person, you know, and he know what he must say politically, you know, but I don't think him have the power push there like Andrew only. Me feel like him too laid back, brother.
Brother, listen. You ever hear them say humble calf suck the most milk? The man now hype up himself, brother, cause what? The man know say.
No, but if you want
Big Papa, hold on.
what you gonna do for me?
No, but hold on, make him finish with myself still and make ask him a question.
No, the man does a lot of people are saying too lay back. And I like say come out to the big mouth and no, I don't want to hear the nice brother. Action more.
All right. So you say humble calf suck the most milk. So show me where in a politics that ever happened.
Look on Joe Biden. Remember?
No, brother. Hold on. Yeah, 1 second, family. Hold on. What we're not gonna do, we're not gonna use a logical fallacy. You get me? I say and use the American politics when you talk about the Jamaican curry goat politics. So when me I say no,
it's the same thing.
No, but I'm not going we talk about. Hold on, we talk about the Jamaican politics though. Hold on. we could talk about Jamaican politics because that's the conversation. Then now me I say, in a Jamaica's politics, where as ever any farmer humble can have suck the most milk.
Well, you probably kind of older than me, so me not know.
Me a 41, you know.
Let me say this.
Okay.
Let me say
so
this.
So you see,
answer this question. Which part of Joe Biden humble general?
Remember saying at the election, the man ain't come out of basement now. Remember say they used to say I be in a basement in the dark.
So hold on. So that means I'm humble. That means I'm humble.
All right. Hold on, man. There's certain things where other politicians do. Joe Biden ain't do that.
No,
Brother.
but remember,
No, make the man move the reasoning, man. No, make the man move the goalpost pound, man.
No, man, move it, man.
Yeah, man. Make we stay a mark. Make we stay a mark, them, man.
Yeah, man. But the man have said, yeah. I want to ask him one next question. You see? All me or Mark Golden speak about things where the Jamaica Labour Party has done wrong, is doing wrong, or it will go wrong. I haven't heard him put forward a policy decision. Should I get this job? These are the steps I would take to correct this problem. I haven't heard that yet.
Well,
I don't
Big
know
Papa.
if he said it, and I didn't.
But
Hold on. Are you listening to all I statement to make?
No, but hold on. No. But in fairness to Mark Golden cannot implement no policy decision.
No, we never
He can only. But you just say policy decision, right?
No, I heard. Let me say it again.
Yeah.
I haven't heard Mark Golden. All me and Mark Golden has said, where the JLP go wrong, if them do this, what them are gonna do wrong, and I haven't heard him recommend how to do it. Should I get this job?
No, that's the different word. Yeah, that's the word.
I said that.
You said policy decision. So once a policy decision, now him can't do that. Him can only make recommendation. So So once I say recommendation,
should I get this job?
You're good. You're good.
These are the things I would be doing.
The man don't tell us if him get the job, no more corruption.
Oh, hold on.
But regardless, who are gonna buy that in a 2023? Brother, anybody can say that. Say you're gonna shoot, you're gonna need to show the people them. Say that you mean before you can get one's vote. And as me say, if you're not to the people them say you actually can do better than Andrew Wallace. If all you do probably just a counter certain little thing and you now push and say, all right, them man do this and them now do it right. This is what we are gonna do when we in a power and Ray. If I make them up and Ray, it don't make a difference, brother.
So I'm general. What on Hannibal? Let me ask you a quick question, the general. So if any JLP supporter ask you how you are gonna eradicate corruption, where you are gonna answer and tell them say no?
No more corruption.
General, me there some nice. Hold on.
Oh no, all right. Just make that rest, man. I'm got you, Hannibal. Sorry.
Yeah, may I say, Jamaica, the corruption in Jamaica, my general, that is rooted in Jamaica. It is like a second nature to Jamaica, my general. Corruption. It's a situation. The last prime minister will come and say him go end corruption and corruption take him out.
Let me tell you something, man. Remember,
Bruce Golden.
Yeah.
Well, self-made make a brilliant point, And the man say Mark has a brilliant mind, but Andrew has the charisma which attracts people. Facts, brother.
Big up self-made.
Mark Golden smart and everything, And Mark Golden on point to do him as saying, brother. But you have to remember say Andrew smart as well. Plus Andrew have more style.
Right.
Andrew honestly, I tell you a bunch of rubbish, brother. And the man I tell you it with style and pattern, And where you have the boy John Andrew, terrible still,
But remember, Rick, remember said the man call himself Bro God and put on clocks and then sitting there and take over the whole place, brother. I want to know. A craftsman,
every man for a big house.
Young and different.
That.
Okay, me walk out of the nice now. All right, member say Mark Golden make all I member sign a code of conduct, Andrew not have none of his members sign that,
Code of conduct.
That's a big step,
Code of conduct.
Oh, you mean code of conduct?
What?
Meaning you have to conduct. You have to conduct yourself a certain way, or else. Or else
Which
you're
is good.
gone.
Which is good.
Hey,
Look,
that's
look
what
at
I'm
it.
saying, brother.
Code of conduct. Meaning, if you go out there and do something when you like, you can't say, yo, you gotta go.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
general.
can fire parliamentarians from the cabinet, but you can't fire them
But Big Papa, but Big Papa, that is good, you know. But you have to wait till when you win, you make them move, their brother. You say, all right, this thing I got change up and run on a certain orders, you know, because
no, you have to sit it before you win.
If you have your parliament members, them handcuffed behind them back and the next man them free, they gonna do anything them want. Where you think that change?
But you say,
the statement that he had to retract, when Mark Golden had to retract one of them, was that part of the code of conduct?
Yeah, of course that is. No, but that is a part of the code of conduct as parliamentarians, though.
But if you hold people foot to the fire for code of conduct, that you say them sign it, and the person who is supposed to be the head of all that has broken it. You know,
that's why I apologize.
Listen, him not really break it in the general. Him just can't present the evidence.
Yeah, but watch this now, you know.
Remember, the man say it's a joke. It's a joke. He not making it. He never.
Yeah, but watch this now in the family. You say, remember, you know, your argument is Mark Golden is gonna get rid of corruption. Him say that's a priority. And the question is, and you mentioned a code of conduct. Now, a code of conduct have to deal with more like the behavior of the parliamentarians them in terms of where them say and where them do. Now, me understand, say, you get me, I say, yes, them not mix and mingle with certain people, but when it come on to corruption, brother, code of conduct not really change corruption like that, brother. The corruption when Mark Golden say want to get rid of, code of conduct not change that, brother.
Well, exactly. Remember say no. Mark Golden no person where say poor, you know. You see them poor people who are going to politics to go rob the poor people. And that are the problem right now in Jamaica, you know. Poor people are going there and are rob from them own poor people.
I understand all of that, you know, I agree to all of that, but can you what amount of energy you put towards convincing the people as a leader of the country say, yo, me are the right person for to vote for and not.
No, but
on the family,
Andrew not do a good job. Remember, say Andrew come out and say them not work because he not get paid, you know, and he raise him salary 200%, you know, and people at Jamaica are suffering, brother. People are looking to them thing, then, brother.
So you feel like say all our Wagwan. With Wagwan and the foolishness we are going with the government and so forth and all the political thing and rest. You feel like say all of this without Mark Golden proving to the people and say him are the man to run the country.
Yes.
And not hashtag say yo time come and you feel like say this a change the people in mind for the ground.
Yeah, I'm more of ask the general a question because him say right now our poor people are coming to politics and whatever. So me asking now, brother, when in the history of Jamaica has the poor benefited from politics? When?
No, but we have some examples.
Because now you say poor people are coming to politics and whatever, you know, brother.
Listen, what me I try to say, right?
Yeah.
Most of them senator, most of them people here.
Right.
Most of them not come from nowhere, brother.
So show me which one of them poor. Hold on. Make him call one name or two name. Call two name.
When name? Where that one? I don't even know the name, my brother.
Call two name. You have to call two name, man. You have to
call
Andrew.
Where's what? Me I talk about Andrew. Remember when Andrew?
You can't talk about Andrew because when Andrew come to politics, he never poor.
Yes, man. Remember say when he come in politics, he say he couldn't even pay for him college, you know.
Well, listen me. That's what politicians do, right?
I know he's a million.
Man. Remember say
one bedroom in his mother and his father.
Yeah, man. Remember him use that. Your craft. Right, craft. So nothing wrong with that.
That is the reason why I say, what is Mark Golden doing for sure say him can outsmart Andrew and win
right, because people outsmart Andrew outsmart.
Imhotep, them man clearly realize the type of somebody where them are dealing with.
Right.
Them are to the end of the earth to convince the people.
Man.
Brother, remember say time, you know, that time and place everything.
All right, what's this, Rick?
Everything have an end, brother.
Yeah. All right, but Rick, watch this now. When Buster Manti did tear out his shirt and say, shoot me and let my people go. And which people in the talk of my people? Who was film people?
Liberate them there.
Eh? No, I mean, that's
Liberate
an
them there.
ask. No. We're not talking about no political affiliation. We are talking about race and demographic. Downtown, when riot are going, who was the people? The same black people when end up turn and persecute, right? I just say that to say this. People are going to always settings, politicians to score political points are to appeal to a certain set of the society. Yes, you get what me I say. So when bro God I say him grow up in a Spanish town and one bedroom and them something there, yeah man, we know them craft there too.
Yeah.
We know them craft there too.
I'm from the bowels of the people. I'm one of you. We've heard that.
Right.
The man say poor people are coming to politics and I mash up politics. Brother, that them something that treasonous, you know. Daryl Vaz never poor at the end in life yet.
Never, man. James Roberts to them, do all them. Never.
Not much allegation come out with corruption with them.
Well,
we are talking about.
Well, listen, man. Where's it? Poor, brother.
A little quick thing. I 100 other with the people. Please remember to subscribe because I know say the 100 people where they are not all of them are well subscribed already. So check this is a new channel. Check on button for the subscribe and click all of the notification bell and respect our man. Very reason.
Yeah, man.
Big Papa, remember say 100 really people, you know. You see. But anyway.
Listen, real people, 100 real people. Yeah, Rick. No, like Rick, in a real life, no man, you have to give thanks to have 100 real people really listen to you. In a real life, a joke thing.
Different
reasoning.
People over here, different people are listening to the reasoning.
Yeah,
a big dance, I keep on. Big dance.
Yeah, man. Exactly. Anthony Wicked can say, yo, even Mark Golden Barn in our riches. So me agree with me not want to call and feel like say me a doubt him and I say Mark Golden can't win, you know. Because I said, brother, Mark Golden smart and everything, you know. You know, me rate him like how me rate Andrew as quality. Me not really see him less than Andrew, you know. But some lens when me see Andrew that go to convince the people, brother. Me not know if Mark Golden are use too much decency or whatever, brother. But trust me.
All right, Rick. What's craft?
Deal with, brother.
All right, Rick. Let me show you our craft, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you how Jamaica's politics steer. You know, say when Nigel Clark call Bruce Golding Massa, you know that was derogatory, brother.
Facts.
You understand me? I say, and it was unethical and actually, as I say, goes against the code of conduct. Because that's a stereotype. But watch this, you know. Nigel them know say Mark Golding then family. They used to own plantation in Jamaica, just like all heap of them. So a style Mark Golding, they say, brother. And I call him Massa. You understand me? I say.
Brother,
and remember, get with that.
Hold on. What's about Mark Golding family in world?
No man, yeah. Mark Golding family did. It's there, brother. It's there for the record. His family, all heap of them, brother. That's why I say nobody can pick no beam out of nobody eye. Because the whole of them, right? Whisper you think their descendants are from or who they're affiliated with and them something. All heap of them, if you check back the roots, it goes all the way back to the slave masters, them are the reality that's why them show you say there is 21 families who run Jamaica. We can't go around that, brother. You have some name. When them name they call, you know, so them run Jamaica from long time. So it's not no state secret, brother.
You hear him name? Golden.
You get what I say? But I'm just saying, you can't use that against him because, watch this now. You in the responsible for when parents do 100, 200 years ago or whatever. Him forward out and him doing thing. Him start an investment company, right? Him and Chris Deering and Peter Bunting. And it was very successful. And them sell the company to Scotia. And him gone to politics. So me respect him for that. Me not look upon the history there of his boy in family. Because enough of them in the politics where them family in a slavery, yes, did actually own businesses and them something there. Them can't deny that. But that's the past. But what I'm saying right now, Mark Golding, him don't have the charisma. Bro God have more craft, right? And I just right, there's a bro God a lead them.
And here we bro God have
bro,
to
devil that radar.
yeah, bro. All right, you're bro God have to when I laugh to bro God have Nigel Clark, brother. Nigel Clark, when them man they say what they say, brother, them man they are telling you whether they wrong or they right, bro, and them brawling with it, And I like them little whisper when me see Mark Gold in them thing they play these things. But you know this is you see that Jamaica this we are talk about. So you can put handcuff on your member them and try to play these things. You have a winning election first, brother.
The people of Jamaica identify with Bruce Golden with Andrew Holness General.
I mean.
Well, what you going to? Let me tell you something.
Themselves.
Yeah, the last election still family. And that's why I say, you see this election here, got different from the last election. That's the problem too. Because the last election is only 30% of the eligible voters voted because of the whole big C thing. So them have to be very careful in underestimating the people who are available to vote. Because enough people never vote because of the big C and the restrictions and them. Something there. Remember saying, there should have been no campaign, Remember say during COVID, bro God called the election, and run campaign, And when COVID done, and local government election for call, and now it can't call yet.
Exactly.
So them man they full of craft, brother. Them man they full of craft.
That's why I'm going to lose.
Brother, that alone can't make him lose, though.
Watch.
That can't make him lose.
He's not gonna lose,
But lose, brother.
That can't make him lose.
Listen. Look at all the action. Go ahead.
You know what I believe, but when I remember to, impact on the other flip side, he might do some little thing, because you see him in the same length and breadth, he might do some foolishness. He might plant himself at some place where kind of make him look good around there, so he might build up some little house there, so this and that, and I do some little thing.
Exactly.
That me just did a while ago.
Exactly. When I remember, when I you have to be careful when you study the media, brother. You have to make sure you look at all things, not just the negative. Because you can there and I say, boy, because you see a couple things come up, but you have to look on some other things you have put forward around. So when you might get praise from people, I say, I had best prime minister this, singing John Tama house up there and and this and that, brother. So
that's why, Rick, me just did I go say, so me just talk about the house part. Me I say, Bro God are the only prime minister who, you see, tomorrow, him just go over Bernard Lodge and tear down some house, right? And then tomorrow, or the next day after, him just hand out one key for a next house runner one part. And him good.
Yeah.
So I'm just show you how the man full of craft, brother. Because remember, right after the Bernard Lodge thing there, a couple weeks after, a couple days after, him hand over key for a house. So the man smart. Can't stay there. The man a tear down over one part, and when backlash reach him, he does all right, yeah, man. Maybe just go hand over.
And I say, we're catching enough people. They might listen one side of the media.
Right.
So, yeah, man, just listen and I say, all right, but we see. Yeah, because you don't know, you have some people who take it for fun for these people, So, man, we just have to follow up with that farm them where don't say, we can't get a good beat now for Andrew, But
right.
Why did they beat him? Right. Some people are praising him around there, so because he might do this and I do that around there, so
right.
And I make sure say, right. So as me say, me not say Mark Golding can't win,
No, but right now, Rick. Yeah, sorry for cut you still. Got you.
No, because I said still, it may have a seed.
Yeah, and right now, Rick, the JLP is much more united. That's a fact. Because the PNP, the whole heap of slackness go on with Lisa and Damian Crawford. Yeah, that never look good. The JLP, one, is more structured, is more united. They are the ruling party. They are the government. Them have more resources. So any PNP supporter, me can't tell you no, you will be delusional if you feel say Mark Golding have to win this election or bro God can't win it. You can't do that. The JLP in a stronger position right now. Them more stable, them more cohesive, them have more resources, them can show what they have done within 4 years. So what's for the one bagger St. Thomas leg of the highway and Hochi and this and that, and I'm gonna show you everything where them do. Them are gonna show you tourism, them are gonna show you investment, them are show you the BPO sector, everything them are gonna show you. Now, what does Mark Golding and the PNP have to show during the election time? So don't underestimate the JLP right now if you talk about say bro God can't win. You would be crazy to think that way.
Yeah. So as me say, me observe it, me say there is a lot of blunders where JLP I think that, and me would have want once to know say, yo, you're not obligated to loyal to no party, brother. If a man not do the job the right way, you're right, you have a right to vote him out and put in somebody else. But that you can't just talk out the feelings. Yo, me not like bro God, so Mark Golding have to win. No go say, brother.
Right. You have to be logical because watch this, Rick. Me tell you, Rick, mark my words, before now and the end of the year, yes, he's going to announce the election date. Yes, the Christmas time, every little body, I get little road work on them, something there. So the Christmas money I go spend, you know.
Sweet up your
I am sweet up at Christmas, so you know, say, yeah, get the machine up and running. Bro, God, them have more money to spend right now if in call an election. Facts. So you can't underestimate the JLP right now. You must be mad. Don't do that.
But, see, invest check in, you know. I don't know what invest I deal with before me take for myself. About half an hour and some more. But you invest, what I deal with?
Yeah, man, big up invest.
Yeah, man, big up. For the same, I like that. My sentiment. Me share the same sentiment. In my tech because I tell you the last time say. I think Anibal said no, him disagree, but me say if the election called tomorrow, please don't be alarmed. If that man win again.
Right.
St. Thomas people rejoice because they might get highway. They love road God. They might get them road fixed.
Well, Anna. Yo, watch this now. The Spanish Town Hospital, right? Multi-million-dollar renovation. Man, people be a hospital. Almost 20 billion them are spent on it. I know we can't done bill yet, right? But me certain say them are gonna use them things there and show what they have accomplished within the last 4 years. And when them say, but Mark, what have you done in the last 4 years? What am I gonna show? Tell me now.
Exactly. You remember.
I can't just show rebuttal of what JLP thing. Them slip up at SSL.
Exactly.
We don't care about that.
Sure we. Exactly.
He must say something one time and me 100% agree. Jamaicans have a 9-day spirit. You talk about things for 9 days because everybody was in a pour about the sign a Montego Bay. Oh right. My God, so much money for a sign. Nobody ever care about sign.
The Negril sign, right?
Nobody care nothing about sign no more in the vision. Man, please.
Remember, the $50 million sign there.
Right. And then in the T from Peace site or whatever, something like that.
Nobody cares. They don't care nothing about that right now.
But talk about that invest. Remember said them did create one road. After what? I think a Desmond McKenzie.
Yes.
And then thief the sign. And the people them thief the sign about a day or two after. You can't stay there. Jamaica, you can't stay there. Listen me. When it come on to politics, yes, you can have your side, you know. But you have to be realistic too. Don't exceed the expectations.
I have a personal experience because when Rick, you remember this guy called Lenny Green?
Lenny Green.
From where?
In feature on a St. Thomas?
In try to run against James Albertson.
Yeah, man, I know Lenny Green, man. I think I have some place, some property up at Hills and sitting there.
You see that election? I was his bodyguard, you know. That election, you
know. Same.
Yeah, man, I was his bodyguard.
But since I mentioned, got you in there, sorry.
Hold on, sorry. You know, I saw something personally happen. Like, the man flying a helicopter, you see, the night before the election. fly from Kingston to a place called Penline Castle. And then go up on a dirt bike and ride from Penline Castle, go all the way to Seafood. And everybody on the road get money. Every single person.
Yeah, man.
Get money all the way down. I was like, are you kidding? I saw them something around, Virgin.
Them thing they're natural, man. You know? Brother, when me think that, when me dey yard a business me have, you know, man. And when it come on to all election time, you know, I mean, it's loud, you know, brother.
Right.
So tall like, oh, you know, money, and load up of money, you know, car, right? And we ask them, man, and oh, yeah, the biggest spot pines and them thing they are right. So a place run everything there because man I get road work and you have bad man we just
right. Money I run.
Money have a forward in because of the way the gangster them say brother. Alone corruption run politics, brother.
Right.
I tell you. So
yeah, man, facts that, man. Because what's this, Rick? Talking even about St. Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Colonel Charles' daughter or Colonel Charles them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Them run off the people them from half of the land, right? And so them buy out the whole place or whatever. Right? And run the people them half of the land. Don't even give them no decent notice and whatever, you know, right? And that never affect them one bit.
Because she right now, I think she I run around there right now.
Of course, as she I run around that a one. And Colonel Charles' son. Colonel Charles' son, remember, say him get big posts in the government too.
Brother, remember,
Colonel Charles am influential.
Remember, I said, round there, so, you know, because around other area, they forward from, you know. I Fenton, I run around there, so from the barn, you know, brother.
Long time, Fenton, I run it. Long time.
And you know, say, me personally, I never see Fenton in real life, though. Never.
Yeah, but Rick, you know, say, I was very surprised when Fenton Ferguson lose that the seat there, brother.
Yeah, the people get tired of it, brother.
But nobody don't know that man in a person.
But because Nicky, me don't know if I know Fenton, Nicky. Me never see Fenton at the end of my life. He have an office down at Portman thing there. Brother, but when thing that them forward around, brother, when the Charles them when the woman run the second time I win. First thing first, brother, what them do? It look like them have more linkage with all the farmer thing, brother. So what if a man get bust that way there? And raise, so them get a lot of ratings that way there, and also like schooling and raise. Even though a doctor do them thing there as well too, but you know the people just get tired of doctor, brother, and just say,
but Colonel Charles was a minister of labor and I minister of labor in charge of farm work. So
them link them, brother.
Right.
The man link with when name Shoe Shine.
Mm-hmm.
The man they control a whole heap of people too, you know.
Yeah, man, them brother. The politics alone, corruption run politics,
right,
brother.
Exactly.
One time we'd have to come all the way to St. Thomas, go raid them place, you know. I don't know what was the really motive, but we'd have to do a raid on them place. And then it say a politics business. I was like, really? It become a big thing, the politics.
Yeah, because I think them have like them response like them sandmill and thing they would what if and some choke and them thing. What if I think them response out the seafood the yellow side and
right.
and them place. Yeah, man.
I saw Augustine in the politics run.
See, even Nikki said she never seen him before either. So I know me alone.
But the thing about Dr. Fenton Ferguson too as well, you know, because you see, he was like always a minister. You get what me I say? I think him last office was Minister of Health. You get what me I say? So yeah, him super business too, you know, being a minister, a minister in the cabinet. You get what me I say? And you have a constituency. And the same thing with the Bro God too. You see Bro God? You see Bro God? Bro God know two circle theme constituency, but him know what to do when election time come to win.
The sweetest thing about thing, man. As I say, Fenton have an office at Portman, America, Portman. I never see the office there, brother. Because it was a Fenton office that. See it on the right, my big light square there.
Me here to the man afraid of Mr. James over St. Thomas, you know.
Yeah,
but not afraid of power. That's power, man. The man that power over this, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Place a bad place, you must take man a bad people because Western St. Thomas that you know man.
Right,
place you don't there, bro.
Right.
You see it. Y'all have them place, a normal place them. Right out to Bull Bay side, you see it. So you know it thing, but you know have to say
I know a guy. I think he's supposed to dead now. But and him used to rule. I think him have some affiliation with James. And I see that man lock up Central, and that man get bail. Out of everybody else, he might only one get bail. And I say, yo, how this happened, Bridget? How?
Politics
Then enough man them send go foreign to man, right? The whole heap. Then make Lincoln send man go foreign. But Rick talking about politics, right? It was about a month ago or so. Right, the PNP councillor from Portmore, right, was shot and killed, right? You did hear the one bag of media houses them run come out and one bag of nice make like this, brother. I a PNP councillor was shot and killed.
Did the Prime Minister made
I don't recall seeing any official government statement. Me no know. Me never see no.
Things still because you don't
yeah, of course, a PNP. Yeah, and a PNP.
I don't recall like the JLP. I don't know still. I don't want to lie on nobody because probably them do it. But I don't recall seeing it though.
Me not talk about the JLP because you know it go it's tribal sometimes. But we are talking about the independent media, right? Me never see everybody run come out the way me see them run come out yesterday. And that me I talk about. Run a come out a condemn and them stand with and whatever.
It's facts.
You understand what I say? Me not hear nobody come out and but a whole heap of instances with Cyric where even private entities like the PSOJ I try to question a political party or a member of parliament. You get me I say? You talk about a private institution. So when the PNP brother they get shot and killed, me know say the PNP come out and condemn it, and you have one and few, but me never hear no one bag of nice like this, brother. I'm not joke thing. And that
Rick. Hey Rick.
Yeah, invest.
When we used to the mobile reserve, you know, we used to have something called detached duty. Detached is when you go in a different area, but you know, stationed there. You stay there for like 2 months or so.
Yeah.
And the Yalas police used to beg for we come out there like almost every 2 months we out there for. You have these people named Wiley. Boy, they could have give trouble.
That's a terrible place, man, a dangerous place, you know, bad place. See it, only madness and rare. When it come on to all politics time it works. Dangerous, you know. Same like me not see no difference with this and like in our town and so same type of behavior and rare, see it. You know, even some place around in the east, terrible too as well when it come on to politics, brother. You see, you know, but
yeah, man, we used to do a whole heap of work at St. Thomas, man. A whole heap of work. Seafood, where again? Let me see. Yalas, Seafood, and Church Corner. Oh boy.
Yeah, man. Bad place, man. You know, Church Corner, Bamboo, a dangerous place, man. You see. That Church Corner, Marant there.
But just want to say, Rick, all of the PNP, right? All them vloggers here where we make a trick on about say PNP can lose. Let's keep it real. Because you see when bro got them reel out them lists of accomplishments. Yes, man, them I go proudly, right? Buff up them chest with them accomplishments. All them highway, hospital, whatever it is. So don't underestimate that.
That is the reason why, you know, I try to keep my reasoning them panel level, you know, bro. I mean, a reason with feelings, you know.
Right.
You see?
I hope we have like 60%. I hope 60% of the voters come out this time. At least 60%.
Or more. But watch this invest. You see? But remember, I know invest. You see, most parties, right? They are as effective as their ability to mobilize.
Correct.
You get what me I say? So that means that here go on now. Everybody in your constituency who is 18 and older must register for vote. You get what me I say? As so you're supposed to do it.
Yeah,
you make sure so you mobilize. So if you don't do that, election will come and guess what go on now. You have all 300 people in the constituency who never even register. You understand what me I say? And you will lose the election by 100 vote or 50 vote and whatever. And you're a failure to mobilize. Pass through the election. So if them no mobilize, remember, it's who can mobilize better with elections.
You have some people in the community where do the canvas. Them people, they are one of the most important people ever when it come on to politics. Because when they come in your yard and knock you up.
Right.
These people are very, very important.
Right. Yeah, because them check and see if you are eligible to vote, if you have a voter's ID and whatever. You get what me I say? Yeah. They make certain say that them know say, yeah, you can vote, you are eligible. You don't have voter's ID. Last election you were 15 or 14, fine.
Hey.
Make we send you get a voter's ID.
They're ruthless when they come out to elections still, you know, when they take a level, you know. When they come out to all election, you know, brother, when see them dig out all some old people and all some man out a wheelchair, carry them for all the vote, you know, brother. Then the man then left their yard from, you know, the last 4 years, you know, bro. And the man
my mother never one day take taxi or anything to go vote. Never.
Right.
And my mother principal, you know, they must send vehicle to my mother.
Yes. And remember, so the man them who drive the vehicle there, right? Them don't get a food too. To carry the people and figure vote and
money low them time, man.
I want to hear, man. I remember saying, Rick, every time there's a meeting at the constituency office, because what's this, Rick? Me did live right in front of the constituency office, brother. So me see how the politics work. And you see when them a campaign and the MP check in, you see once the meeting done, all like top man then link up, then get them food, then left a thing, you know, them before the meeting start, food cook, whole heap of liquor buy, one bag of sitting. So I just say go with the politics, brother.
And
you understand
what the thing too? What kind of mess up this whole thing too? You have enough people realize, yo, this is the only way we can get some more out, you know. This is the only chance, because you have some people knowing themselves say, once them win already, then I see them back for the next 4 years. So some man make you know. But say, you know.
But Rick, talking about St. Thomas, now over your place there, them did have one project where they might chop down some bush. And one bag of money spent. They say must be about one bag of money, millions it spent up, man, and they must say, hold on. So if it chop the bush from Yasa to Yasa cost so much millions, a couple years that go on, man. That did go on St. Thomas, man.
Brother, yo, the people, yo, politics are dangerous something, you know. Because I'm going to road them, you know. Around the hills, you know, road them, you know, bro. The man, they can just go some boom and just spend one good money, you know. And just cut down all each over and tree them and you know, say, for all the next 10, 15 years, them now go grow back, you know. Brother, the man then was a money making thing that, brother. So the man then just trim them up when I think they and know say the next 2 months again. So constantly, you know, say, you have to just shoot out money already. Drain cleaning and empty. Brother, I wicked this up, brother. Politics. Let me see what Amanda, face to face is important, but you can't expect the PM to leave national issues to deal with every nook and cranny. That's just absurd. The workers relay information to him.
No. Yeah. Amanda understands Andrew One is a prime minister and my MP. So here we go on now. You see the quote unquote workers. You don't have workers who interact with the people in the constituency like that. You get what I say? You can go to the constituency office, and if you're pitney, if you can't afford the school fee, you kind of apply for some assistance. You get what I say? So the constituency office now, they will make a note of it and get them thing they sort out, but face-to-face interaction, that not go on by no workers. No. That's why when election time come, yeah, you see the members of parliament go in a them constituency and try to do a face-to-face interaction.
They're not supposed to wait. They're not supposed to.
No, but when them do still, you know, them smart. Because when them do them link with the strongest set of people every night, you know, they trickle along, you know.
Right,
so
right.
You know, the man when you run the place, or the woman when you run the place, them have the link to certain and certain. They have the link to the MP, them or whatever, and so for them, the man we run the ends, we are the big man up on the end. For them have invest link. And then was all right, I invest and run the place, I run out there. So them not need to link with everybody, brother.
Yeah, and Rick. Yeah. That's the reason why me can talk about Andrew Owens constituency, because me lived there for 16 years. West Central St. Andrew. So what's going on, Rick? West Central St. Andrew, it was always very tight in a sense, right? Within the last 15, 20 years, Rick, it was always very tight. You get what I say? But the past couple of elections now, bro God start pull way in the constituency. But the reality is that now, you have parts of the constituency, bro God don't come at all because it is a PNP area. But he's member of parliament for the entire area. Him not come up there. Him not care about the people up there, so. You get what I say?
But you know what I saw it go
right.
With all of the MP them in the area them. The part when I vote for them, they don't do this, and they suffer like dog.
Right.
But you know that wrong, you know, because every constituency get like $20 million to spend in the constituency, and one of the criteria to get the money allocated is for the MP visit the constituency, like maybe I'm not sure the amount of number of time, but say 4 times for the year. After that, you know, them money not go nowhere.
But what's this invest? Last year, because every constituency have a constituency development fund, right? And last year, I think early this year, it came in the news, millions of dollars were sitting in these accounts in the banks, and they were not used for the financial year. Now you get the money if you spend it at the constituency, and you don't spend it, you make it sit in at the bank and even roll over, in the sense that them just say, all right, the financial year done, whatever you did have in there, we just going to put you back up to your 30 million. And nobody make any noise about that. So them get money, of course, to spend.
And issues in the constituency want to deal with.
One heap of social issues, like listen to me, West Central St. Andrew is one of the most crime-ridden, poorest constituencies in Jamaica as well. Just like how you have down at Denham Town, Tivoli, Rima, Jungle, West Central encompass Waterhouse and the Villa and the wall in place there. Marley Road, the wall in place there. You understand what I say? It's rugged at them place there, and Andrew and constituency that too.
But based on how them work overall, brother, it's just a political game. Because me, I say, a man just know say, all right, another little spot a PNP here, I know. What me not kill up myself, brother. I want to go and suffer, man. Till you don't get to the senses and know say I mean if you vote for. Me make sure me govern my little part to vote for me and make sure there's a look blooming and prosperous. I want to go and suffer. Politics thing there, brother. So man, it's a tug of war thing. I man have to try it all the time to make theme party win. Right. Make sure theme ends good. I say it go.
And especially in the garrison areas them, or what them man call the inner cities, the politician just know say him have to just link with the quote unquote what? Community leaders. And we know who those people are. You get what I say? That's all you know. Yeah, you link the top man, and you know so the votes them sure, because anything where the dad say, a data figure on. Facts.
Yeah. So the MP not necessarily happy. I walk through day to day and want to know every single person. You know, him just want to know the right person and everything trickle up.
Yeah, because once election time come, you know, say brown paper bag money, that run, everybody good, them run little road work. A man can grab one paint pan and one paint brush and him paint up the sidewalk and he eat a little food and him good. Am I right?
Well,
I have a affinity for politics, you know. For some reason, I don't know why I'm drawn to it like that. Maybe it's because I'm a mother. I'm a mother a politician, you know. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, man, I love it, politics.
Me see some things in the politics where no sir, I would never I would never go into politics, brother. Some things when me see, the one time in my life when me vote, when me walk in the voting booth and me see about 10 people there on one screen and a man I say, yo, make sure say you vote so and so. Let me see what go on and whatever. You see, for me see that, and me go in and cast my vote and walk out, me say me know nothing more politics. Because it's nasty.
The craziest thing when me see Rick, the two side come on my mother yard. Like when me a youth grow up, the two side like me I say, oh you do it? Two side like if money for run for a project, the two side I send money. I mean I say, oh you do this thing and you vote for one side. How? I don't know.
Yeah, Rick, let me give you one next example, brother. Because I things when me live and see. You see, West Central, St. Andrew constituency, it actually border with Peter Phillips constituency as well. I just see you a drive road, separate them, go down a Bay Farm road side there. So you get what me I say? And Peter Phillips in control, you don't know it go. The whole of Mullines road, I go around around a Maxfield Park there and Ugly Park Road, them region there. Now watch this now, Rick. The people them who live across the road from Peter Phillips constituency, the man them make the people them register for over West Central because Peter Phillips was always a safe constituency because you don't know it go. Him popular, so him always win by a landslide. So the people them start take some people will live over Peter Phillips constituency for register for over the part there too. And them sitting there going the politics. You see them sitting there, so me not understand. You get what me I say, Rick? So them whole heap of corruption they go on the politics, brother.
Yeah, man. So me brother, the thing it kinda once I want to just understand all this thing.
I think this how me look on politics. Me look on politics just like the police force. If everybody just allow bad people to always go in politics, people who don't have no morals or ethics or who don't care about the country, then we're sorry for our future. And the same thing in the same thing with the JCF. I believe every day me try to do the best me can. If every time you have bad apples constantly in the force, infiltrate the force, then what's gonna happen to my daughter and my family, you know what I mean, when me leave? It's not gonna be a good thing.
Well, yeah, what go on? I take for myself, You see, it depends on how it is. I don't know how things set. So when I have over that's why I try to beat a 1 hour or 2 hour daily. You see it.
Me back online. Me come off me back to work. All right.
Oh, you're back to work. Okay, that's good. That's good, man. Investment. Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. Yeah, man. Bless up on yourself in the ones and ones and blessings to the chat. Yeah, man. Bless up for your support the thing.
Yeah.
Big up on yourself, man. We're there.
You take 100 people there said people make sure to subscribe, please.
See, they bless up themselves, man. You know it, go, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, sometimes I can't find the channel. This one.
That's why I said you have to make sure you subscribe, man.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell and click all notification because a young channel.
So
it's a young channel.
Like the next one, in the algorithm like that.
Right, it's not fully active yet. Yeah, man.
Yeah. See, Amanda, you will stay by the emote gone. But covered emote. Where say emote a PNP, Amanda? Waxy, what go on? Waxy, you say they are Jamaica. So whenever they are Jamaica, I'm checking out the people in here we are dealing with. What about where are they? Try to don't play Jamaica and Jamaica invested. Where did they attack it? But anyways, big up on yourself, people. You don't know. You see it. Yeah, man, big up. Give thanks. We ones that we pass through said we. Make sure to subscribe. You know, can want to get the activity. Well, I see him at the Pacali,
Nah, man, we can't make Amanda deal with this, man. Big up yourself, Amanda, man. No, Amanda, I'm sure this Amanda. You know what's the era going now. We live it and we see it and we know say politics nasty. That's why I'm not take no side of the thing, Amanda. You get what I say? Because I see it and I see the nastiness Me see, yeah, man, whole heap of things we see, man, and them something, them, man. You understand
Yeah,
me? So that's why I'm just stay away from
that's
it.
why you beat Andrew so bad, because
No,
you come red.
but hold on, no, hold on now. One thing with me, to invest. You see,
Yeah.
if me call out Andrew on something, I went in the media and I went in drop the
Yeah,
ball.
we know,
You
man.
get
We
what me
know,
I
we know,
say?
we
So me
know,
just
we know,
show
we
you.
know, we
And
know.
watch this
Yeah,
now.
we know.
If Mark now sharpen up, because watch this now. You see me? Me rate Michael Manley. Me rate Michael Manley philosophy. You understand me I say? And me kind of rate what the People's National Party stood for initially. Because it was the People's Party, you know. It was more like a liberal party, while the JLP is the conservatives. You get what I say? A whole heap of policies where bro got them going with.
It sound
Where
like it
people...
flip though, Imhotep.
No,
Push
it
that
don't
a
flip because
while.
what's this now? The JLP is still conservative because what's this now? A whole heap of things bro God do when we don't agree with. What's this now? The Petro-Caribe deal that was benefiting Jamaica, right? Billions in our Venezuela Isle. We get pan concessions, right? 0% interest and whatever. When bro God came into power and everything, what him do? Him cut it out and it affected Jamaican people. Me not agree with that. There was a vote as well at the United Nations when them supposed to vote on the Palestinian people them. And bro God said no, him not go down go vote, him abstain because it peer intimidation. So me I say, there are some positions where him can't even hold a moral compass on the Palestinian cause. You get what me I say? When he cut off the Petro-Caribe deal, the Karina Johnson-Smith saga there, that a corruption too because it was the private sector that funded her campaign. And that was exposed as well too and swept under the carpet. You understand me I say?
Yeah,
so
man.
a whole heap of little things we see go on, we observe things, brother, but that no mean say we have to be very partisan or biased. No. Me watch what go on, but politics or something, Jamaica's politics, me don't mess with it, but me study it. You get what me I say? Me study it, but me not really have no affiliation. As a matter of fact, me start follow Andrew Holness today because me know say election start. And me start follow Mark Golden too. So me I watch them.
People that confirm the man as a PNP, you know, man say today follow Andrew Wallace, you know.
Well, yeah, what I know about Rick? Remember saying everything Andrew wanna say and do, we see what I go on. Never follow him. Me just never follow him. But me say, me start follow him because me know say, right, then call it the silly season and me want to follow up everything what I go on.
Yeah, they can't get to Imhotep, man, because the man them have the country and do it for them way, you know. Oh, it and at least have to stop, brother. When I work for next 20 years with them in that style, they have to know say they're very afraid that way because we are the people.
Right, it's real talk. It's real talk.
Yeah,
and it's not everybody.
They can't just out there do what they feel like because they have things now they're afraid, brother.
Right.
You know?
And it's not everybody tribal, brother.
I mean, look on Portland. Every time I always think about it. Husband and wife control the entire parish. That's not right.
No, but hold on, invest. Since you mentioned even Portland and me can't talk about Vaz, right? Me see the member of parliament they were beat up Crawford, right? Vaz wife, Anne-Marie. Me see she post something on her Instagram. And Lisa and me see over there like that up. You hear me telling you? So me know say here we go on now. Yes, when they come on to politics, they will fight each other in the trenches. But behind the scenes, them are friends. Them are friend and family and whatever. So
I know some things like that. Because I'm not going to set an example like when I actually kill each other still.
No,
but right. But for society, if you make it look like say, them go kill each other over.
Yeah, but politics. Rick, the reality is, brother, I can give you one next experience where I have, where that live with me to the rest of my life. 2007 election, brother. Down a Mall Road. One part of JLP, one part of PNP. The day before election. 5 p.m. the man then start bar off the road them. You see when 7 p.m. drop, a PA gunshot go straight till the morning. You hear me tell you? Labour right and PNP a shoot off of each other until straight in the morning. Yes, when 5 a.m. come, at them time the police them start coming in and the polling station workers then start coming in. During the night, gunshot bust whole night all over the place. No police, no law enforcement, brother. The man them a try kill them one another. So I say that to say this. Yes, Rick, we no want the politician them fear do it. But when them pour the kerosene in a them constituency and the people them turn against each other, and then now in the public the one them a big friend, and there's some have a problem, brother. Them turn the poor people against each other, and them a friend.
That is the reason why it's important for we have them reasoning as a people.
Right.
You know, for me, because someone knows a brother, when you know out there want to murder one another in the name of a politician, no really do nothing. Because these people now see them one another and kill them one another, bro.
Exactly.
When I used to bodyguard Lenny Green, every single one of these politicians, them use the same yacht club or palisades.
All right. What's this to invest? What is to invest? All right. You see down, you see a New Kingston there? Down on Barbados Avenue, you have a portion of lodges. And you don't know it go. Nobody now talk about them people and them have the real power. You see the first every month or first Wednesday or first Thursday or whatever. You just go there and see who are going in the lodge. You see PNP, you see Labour Right. Members of the same lodge. Facts. That's why I say when me see them sitting there, brother, me not get too emotionally invested and rile up. You get what I say, but me observe the ground and see what I go on.
Well, I'm to the last place. I'm a center master, Rick. You want them find bones and something in front of the police station.
You know, say from a barn and I grew still that place and never walk me still. You know, so that I want it for years that did it.
Yeah, man, I want long time lads. Them just move to a new location. They move to a new location in St. Thomas.
Because in all honesty, invest jump off. In all honesty, you want them. I never even know so that there was a lodge there.
Right. And
you know, me just one building and part like the people themselves close and read. But right. there wasn't like anything where ones would have go like directly in it go. Right. So it look like I went them decide to mash it down and go in it because it kind of shit, you know. You know, so I'm on probably not venture all upstairs because I want to tear down with him already.
No, so the thing is, the thing is, you know, Rick, remember, you know, a man here says a lad, you know. Because the people, remember, say the people them religious to the brother and superstitious, you know. So a man here a lad, a man not go near that brother, man.
No, but even that, I said people actually, because remember, say it was in front of the station, they're right in front of the station now.
Right.
So I'm on the pass and you will shelter rain and whatever, and because you have like a shortcut there, you have like the upper one hill, you know. Somehow when I walk up the hill, you have a little shortcut you can boom and walk right side of it and just go up the step them and you end up on the road. That's but I am saying me never really know say it's a lodge. Me just the thing say it was just one of the old building from them ancient times, just like it put house and then it burned down. You know,
right.
I just did that, but me never really know actually know say that was a lodge. I mean just know say it's a place where a madman living and so. You know, but it look like it's never really dig into it to that extent there.
Right.
To where them, you know, I man just know say it's a building where everybody just ban come see her, man. So
right.
Really, a long time body them finding it, you know, old.
Asian stole them, man. So I'm
really But let me just say this before, you know, me jump back off again. You see the PNP and the JLP are two cousins start them party there, right? And me study the whole history of Jamaica politics come straight up in a brother, right? And them never mean nothing good for the poorer class of people. Remember, instruction then get from the queen to come to rule the majority who were the slaves.
It's like they were giving
a gift.
It's like they were giving a gift.
So I just peer craft I use right now.
Mr. Why you come back, come, you know, join one of them party and, you know, be a leader.
No, but what's this in a invest? If you join any party at the Marcus Garvey party, me I deal with. You get what I say? But what's this?
I understand that, you know, but what about the like what you can do? Because remember, you know, the reason why these people can do stuff, even though it go against our benefit, is because they have the resources, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So me understand why. Based of our reason, but I understand why you would choose that for sure.
Right.
Because you really want to see the upliftment, especially the black race, for sure.
Right.
You know what I say?
Yeah,
But sometimes we have to understand the movement, but what can push our mission further as well.
Yeah, Rick, let me give you an example, my brother. You know, say one election day, go on, right? And me decide say me not voting, brother. And remember, I fret the whole day, you know. Because the man, them say, anybody when I vote, I figure run away and dead and them sitting there, brother. Listen me, hold on, man. You see when Andrew Wallace win again?
Yeah.
When Andrew Wallace win, Rick, a man I come page you and say, yo, I run where you have to run where, you know. Hey, you know. And them things that go on in a garrison politics, brother. I live that. Live that, brother. And me other man say, here, go on. Who no can trick me? Me no politics thing. Me not vote. Me not vote. The one time I vote when me 18. And I trick me to Rick. You get what me I say? And
I want to talk about voting thing, you know. Yeah. And I see a badness, you know, because my brethren, they will tell me, say, yo, if you go vote and convince me, I'm going to follow him and I'll vote.
Right.
By election done, the man then start killing one.
Rick, what's this now?
Hey, a couple years ago, Rick, election occurred. The superintendent called and said, hey, we want to become a center of Yalas and Seafood because they expect violence. So the election was really close. I wish year was that, I don't remember. But the election was really close. Maybe you have more knowledge, Rick. The election was really close between James Roberts and the person who tried to get him out. Hey, and maybe like 2 days after, 6 of them like him top people them dead enough because them say them people never make the people them vote for him. I mean I say yo, politics really corrupt.
Yeah, but at least about 3 or 4 of them are you them when we define we were encouragement of voting business.
Right.
Sharply affecting them. Politics. And what I'm and my friend, brother.
Right.
You see, so I just say, oh, this is my madness, bro.
And watch this, Rick. Let me show you my next experience. The first time during the whole election campaign, right? It was actually Andrew Holness versus Patrick Roberts. First, it was Andrew Holness versus Dr. Warren Blake. And in the lose and whatever. Now it was Patrick Roberts versus Andrew Holness. The whole election campaign, everything I go on. JLP motorcade can drive past and go stadium, blah, blah, blah. We see Andrew Holness and Patrick Roberts a campaign. We not see nobody else. You see election day, when me go for vote, Rick, and me look on the ballot, me see about 5 man named Patrick Roberts. Hold on, Rick, hold on. I really let me tell you something. Brother, hold on. Remember saying no. You see Patrick Roberts, Patrick middle name is Patrick L. Roberts. Hold on, invest. Let me get the drama. Patrick Roberts' middle name is L. So it's Patrick L. Roberts. You see when they go in the voting booth, you see Patrick M. Roberts. You see Patrick K. Roberts. You see one Patrick D. Roberts. No. Same person, woman. I want to hear, brother, 1 Andrew Holness over the JLP part. But you see, when a PNP part, you see 5 Patrick Roberts. So what's going on now? No people vote for the wrong Patrick Roberts in a real life. In a real life. I think that's joke
politics, bro.
The politics are a joke thing, brother. A craft.
Yo, hey.
We a craft.
Hold
on. And guess what's going on now? During that election, Danville Walker was the director of elections. Remember that. I remember say when them man they left, you see where them go. You see where them man they go.
Corruption.
That me I tell you no. That's why I'm in a trouble politics, brother.
Yeah, man. So that's why I make sure I always tell the people, brother, so you don't obligated to these people. Do not make no man trick you and make you feel like say, yo, you have to vote for this. I have to vote for that. You don't owe no man no obligation, brother. Well, and don't go kill yourself over no politician either. Because the man are craft and wicked brethren.
You just have to align yourself with something when they talk about to vote. Because if you don't vote, somebody will vote for you. Because
I'm against the voting, you know, Hannibal. Against, I'm gonna force you to vote like I'm on directly. This party I keep up fucking, and you still tell me to vote for you, brother.
I have never voted in
The
my life.
die-hearted business and mess up the country, brethren. The
Facts.
die-heartedness and mess up the country. You need to
They
vote based off of merit. Vote
Yeah.
based off of merit.
Yeah, me and Andrew Wallace and Mark Golden and a friend, brother. We don't get that job to serve the country. So when you do your job effectively, you're supposed to get voted out.
Facts.
And we must also be interested in a local election. We must be very interested in a local election because that's what's closest to us.
That's true, man. But in overall, brother, you think be a generous man. But anyways, that's me saying.
Big up yourself here. Yeah, man. Big up everybody. Animal.
Bless
big
up. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up. Invest. Bless up, everybody. All right, Rick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So people remember, subscribe, You see, subscribe to the channel. Big up yourself, Amanda. I don't know. Waxy, big up yourself, Big up Nicky Willie, and all I want them to pass through, you see. Yeah, man, just remember, man, we don't owe them politicians and no obligation, brother. You see, so no matter do no crap and nobody a force you tell about, yo, you're supposed to think. Big up yourself in a Jackie. I'm not doing job effectively. Move up, bro. It's just that more time. Exactly, Carlton. All of them are the same thing. So you can't tie yourself to nothing and go like say, oh, you're sure say this man red. You have to just try vote in the best interest of your country, bro. I'm already have to just rotate the voting as well to not make them get too comfortable. One man all do shell out the country for all 20 a year. Vote him out, man. Give somebody else a chance. But anyways, big up Lady J. People remember to check out Lady J channel, You see, big up yourself, Lady J. I remember to subscribe, people, you see. If I nothing, if I have time tomorrow, I check in back and hear what I want them to deal with, you see. So big up on yourself. Oh, yeah. Big up Miss Julia too, I don't know if Miss Julia listening. But Miss Julia is up on the road, so not get to check in this evening. Big up Miss Julia. I big up all I want them about. Big up everybody who watch Manipulate as well. Yeah. Oh.